Hochanda into the search bar and this will take you to the Hochanda app. Now simply select Add Channel. When you see the added channel screen, press OK and return to the home page. Now scroll down to the Hochanda app and press the star button on your remote. You can then use the arrow buttons to move Hochanda to the top of the screen for quick and easy access. And that's it. You can now watch, purchase and catch up with your favourite shows 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on your TV whenever you feel crafty.
Hello and good morning and welcome to Good Morning Hochanda. As ever, we have got one-day specials, we've got sunrise specials, we've got deals of the day, we've got Leonie and she's just brought through a jolly marvellous dry cutting machine. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Good morning.
Hello.
Should we do good morning to the usual suspects?
Yes, please. Let's say good morning to the suspects.
So, Heather, we've got Diamond, just you two at the moment. Come on, everybody. Steve-O, come on, surely Steve-O's going to be
Where's
there.
David?
Yeah, Dave
For
and Brig.
goodness sake.
Do you know, I haven't met them yet.
Have you not?
No, I've eaten their banana cake, but I haven't met them.
It's mighty fine, isn't it?
I know. I loved
It's
it.
mighty fine.
When Dave said he was going to send some to me, and then you got involved, you were like, did somebody say banana cake?
It's vegan, and it is amazing. And obviously he made Snowy stand as well.
And the ladder.
Did he make the ladder?
He made the ladder as well.
Fabulous, isn't it?
You need to take Snowy on tour.
Oh, yes. Where am I going? I'm going Guildford at the weekend.
I love
and
Guildford.
Chislehurst.
Do you want to take Snowy?
Yeah, maybe I should say it's nowhere.
Take some photos.
Yeah.
Guildford is where I went to drama school. I love
Is
Guildford.
it?
Yeah.
I've got a workshop in Guildford and then a workshop in Chislehurst. So the ladies could meet all Snowy.
That would be nice.
That'd be good, wouldn't it? It'd
Yes.
make me remember to take photographs as well.
Yes. You can't take Snowy and then not take photos and then we don't have any evidence. That's
Hello.
not right.
Right, okay, remind me
Okay.
to do that. Remind me to bring him back.
Oh, yes, yeah. Robin, you haven't seen the video of Snowy at the seaside. Yes, I took him to Brighton. What, do you want to see it again? Do you want to see
Yeah.
it? Robin? Yes, do you?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Here we go. So this is Snowy's day out at the seaside. So he's on the train with me. There he is. Oh, wait. He's enjoying a glass of wine. There you go, on the train. And then he's passed out. He's covering his eyes with my hoodie. Look, this is the next day.
And Brighton. I had to be the next day. I had to sleep that one
Yeah,
off.
you did. There's the seaside. Do you miss Brighton?
Oh, gosh, do I miss Brighton.
Look.
That's my favourite one.
He's on his deck chair. There we go. And then he's on the carousel. Yay! And then he's on his way back. There you go.
That is so funny. I love that.
I went to the chap that yeah, to be continued, you see, so he's going to go off on his travels again. I went up to the guy that owns the carousel and I was like, this might be a bit weird. It's for a children's project. That's what I said. Could I possibly take a photo of Snowy on the He went, look, love, I get weirder requests than that. That's what he said.
I'd love to know what requests he gets.
Who knows? It's Brighton.
Yeah,
knows?
true story. Could be anything, couldn't it? It could be anything.
I know.
It's Brighton. I've been reading the other set.
I can see this.
Look at this!
Oh my goodness, is this a hippo?
Look at
Oh.
If that's not a hippo, isn't that just fabulous? I love that he's even got, look, he's got pockets.
Oh my word.
Isn't that cute? So, let me see. So these are all coming up.
Yeah.
This is Henrietta Helper Hippo. And Henrietta's a helper because she's got pockets.
Yes, that's why she helps.
Ain't that cool?
I know, is this denim?
Yeah, lightweight denim. I love that. I love that. I just think that is absolutely fabulous. So that's coming up. I'm not sure what time that one's coming up.
It must be something like 10 o'clock or 11. 11 o'clock.
11.
Okay.
Tudor Rose, 11 o'clock. So that's coming up at 11 o'clock. What else did I pinch? I also pinched, look at this, crossover number 2. Now, we've got a brand new company and a brand new guest.
Yes, I'm excited.
Kat she's been in industry years. She's been a crafter all her life. And she's coming up. We've got Maker's Movement and also Crafter's Edge. So they've got like the paper crafting side and then the fabric side.
And they've got Day of the Dead stuff, which you know I am obsessed with.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And they're going to be launching the crossover. Now this, have you lifted that?
No.
It's a heavyweight machine.
Okay.
It is a solid machine. But when you open this up, it's got a little wheel at the top there.
Yeah.
That actually changes the dimension of the rollers.
Does it?
So you don't need all your different shims and your different plates.
Yeah.
You just change. If I just spin that round, you change that.
Yeah.
So that changes the depth of the roller.
So have you seen this before?
I've seen a version of it.
Right.
I haven't seen number 2.
This particular one.
Yeah. But I saw number 1. This one has been the beautiful colour's been changed.
Yeah.
And I like this colour way better.
That's
but
your sort of colour.
Yeah, it is. And that is it's a solid machine. And I love the fact that there's not loads to it. It's got a nice, obviously you've got your platform. But how cool is that?
Yeah.
That's heavy. And then I brought in, this is from the show as well.
Yes, I love mechanical things. I love this.
Boo. Boo.
Yay.
Boo. You've got dies, haven't you, to do that. So I stole that off the 8 o'clock hour. I also stole, now this is from Chocolate Brock.
Yeah.
I've got Chocolate Brock.
Oh, Leslie.
Yeah, Leslie's in. So I pinched a couple of cards from Chocolate Brock as well. I've been very busy.
I know you have.
Haven't I been very busy
Stealing
raiding
all
the
the
set?
stuff.
And then I couldn't get in the door and I was like, please, can somebody open the door for me? And nobody were out hearing me.
And what's the bag? What's the bag?
And the bag, that's on the sewing show as well. Look at that.
Oh, beautiful.
Isn't that stunning?
It's very elegant.
Isn't it beautiful? Do you know what? This is why I love Hochanda.
Yeah,
I mean,
varied.
Yeah, we've got die cutting, we've got stamping, we've got gorgeous sewing. I mean, that is beautiful. My mother would love that.
Oh.
I just think that is absolutely gorgeous. So, yeah, you've got loads to come up throughout the day, of course.
It's marvellous, marvellous. Now, I believe this is our deal of the day. These are whoppers.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Folk art as well. These are cool. It's folk art paint, plaid. I think it's plaid, isn't it, folk art? Absolutely, yeah, it is. Brilliant quality. Plaid have been going for years.
Yeah.
It's a chalk paint, so you are going to be using these for home decor. You've got the grey there, that lovely grey, the white and the black. They're just a real good basic, and they are thick, big, thick paints.
You like a bit of upcycling, don't you?
I
when
do.
You can?
Yeah, I do. I'd love to be able to do more of it.
I know.
You know, when I get my spray paints out and stuff. But this, because Catherine's doing up. Have you seen her?
Crafter van.
Her crafter van is amazing.
Where does she get the time? I don't know.
do.
She lives here, so I don't know how she's done this.
I know, she's Superwoman though.
I know.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
But these colours, I can see Catherine using things like this. But yeah, cracking quality. Look at the price.
Hang on, are we
Hang
saving?
on, Kate.
Sorry, are we
Hang
saving
on.
£17
We
and
are.
63 pence? These are big pots. Right, works out to £4 each.
Wow.
That's silly. What's it normally?
Wow.
What are they normally? Because I can't do the maths.
£29.62.
So that's like £10 each, isn't it?
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
think
it
about
is. Of course,
pretty
it
much.
is. If you're into stuff like that, I'd be multiplying them because obviously it's such a massive saving, isn't it?
Yeah.
I want to pinch them, but I'm not going to. I'm going to put them back and be a good girl.
Not like me, then.
Well, yeah, I am. Aren't I? I'm just as bad as you
Yeah,
are.
I know. When you work here, you become a kleptomaniac. Just saying.
It's just really bad, isn't it? It's like, I'll have one of them, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
So this is $11.99, item number 617499. Ends at 7 a.m. tomorrow. So that is your deal of the day, the folk art home decor. You've got 3 ultra matte acrylic chalk paints, white, black and grey, 236ml each. Usual price is £29.62, but your deal of the day price, I feel like I'm reading the news. The deal of the day price is $11.99. You're saving £17.63. And of course, can we have a sting because I need to take a sip of water.
Sunrise special. isn't it?
Is it?
Well,
So do you want me to do that bit then?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Cheers, love. Cheers,
all right.
love. I'll do this bit.
You do this bit.
Yeah, well, we do it together.
Okay.
Do you want to do it together?
That was that advert.
Well, we want to be together.
With the dude from... He's from around where I'm from.
Is there?
Well, he's a brummie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I can't even remember who it was now.
The chap who is
We want to
Ronnie
be together.
Weasley's dad. What's his name? He's such a good actor. Not
Mr. Weasley.
I can't remember his name.
No, I can't.
You'll know.
I can't.
And he's also Father Brown, I think, now. He's doing it's a big thing. Mark Williams, thank you. Other actors available.
I don't even know what's Father Brown.
I think, no, it's because it's not on a main street. I think it might be on Sky, other whatever.
Channels are available.
Something like that, but it's really popular.
Is it?
And
Is it good?
he's a vicar or a priest, or you'll know. You can let us
Might
know.
have a little look at that then.
Look at those colours.
Getting back to ribbon. Now, we have got gorgeous ribbon. Do you know what? The ribbon prices have been crazy. When you look at this, for all of these, you've got 125 metres in total. That is 25 metres on a roll.
That's
I mean,
good.
That is absolutely amazing. For $9.93. Hey, what does that work out per metre?
We've put her on the spot.
I know, right? Oh, our Robin is on it. 8p a metre.
No.
Where you couldn't get it cheaper on Bury Market.
No, you couldn't.
8 pence Bury Market. That were always where you got your
wouldn't
cheap
get it.
stuff.
That price of that haberdashery I was telling you about
no,
in Brighton.
you would not.
That's where it's like £15 a metre.
Yeah, you'd be able to sell this outside. Don't go in there, buy from me. I'm only joking. Don't do that.
No, be like Del Boy with a coat.
Oh, your
Well,
ribbons.
my ribbons.
Do you want to meet a mate? 8p. But if you would like that, I mean, it's beautiful. You've got the satinaise, you've got the organza centre, really nice earthy colours. Beautiful. Only $9.93. Like that. It's a bargain. It's a bargain.
Heather says, yes, Mark Williams as Father Brown was great. I need to watch that.
I need to watch
What channel is it on? Can you remember, Heather? Just let us know. I love that we can just have a chat.
I
like
do.
this.
I do.
I love that.
Yeah. Is anyone watching The Marvellous Miss Maisel? Isn't it good, Miss Maisel?
What channel's that on?
That's an Amazon one.
Oh, Amazon.
Yeah, other whatsits are available also. But it's really good.
Really?
Yeah, I'm really obsessed with it at the minute.
I am trying to get into Stranger Things.
Oh, I really like that
No,
too.
I need to watch that. It's just...
Yeah. I did love Stranger Things.
Yeah, I need to start. I've only seen the
Yeah.
first 2 episodes, but it was good.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Yeah, season 3 is well good, isn't it?
Ooh.
Boom. Sis.
So basically, we're promoting every other channel than Hochanda right now.
I like a good... Isn't it funny how, like, watching has changed? You know, I like to... Yeah, and I like to cram it. It's bad, isn't it?
Binge watch.
Binging. I love it.
Yeah,
I
I
love
do.
a binge watch. Anyway, you're watching us live. This is where it's normal telly. However,
Is it?
Well... okay, next we've got these now. 60% of the stock has gone. That's amazing. I'm going to open these, Alex, and see what's in here.
Okay, shall I open these as well?
Yeah, let's. So you have got your beautiful die. Now with that one, you can see you've got your die, you've got your embossing. That's got debossing on there as well. So you're going to get some beautiful detail. You can tell because it feels heavier. So that's got your debossing.
Look at these whoppers.
Whoa, look at that. Again, you've got embossing and you've got debossing on there. That is beautiful. Again, these are only $11.92. Do you know what? So many of our spellbinders sell it before we even get to them.
£48.70 saving. That's silly.
Yeah, isn't it?
Silly.
Isn't it? See, look at that. How beautiful is that? That is massive. That is way bigger than my hand. Really big. And look, you get all these as well. That's such a gorgeous die. I love that. I might start bringing my die cutting machine back on the show because I like die cutting.
Use the new one.
Oh, I don't. I know I've left the plates in there.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I don't want to because it's all posh and new.
Make sure you bring it back because I need it for
I know, I will
the
do.
little cat needs it. For
Yeah,
the
I will
next
do.
show.
I promise the ladies. I will bring it back. I promise.
Yeah, you're like, hello, you're a new supplier, never met you before, I'm just taking this.
Yeah. But it were okay. They were fine.
That's good.
They're beautiful. They're really good dyes because they're the kind of things you'll use time and time again.
Yes.
It's a good collection, is this? A very busy collection, but a cracking deal.
Oh.
Wow.
70% gone.
081503 is your item number. Oh, a cheeky bit of washi tape.
You like that?
I like washi tape a lot.
Did I tell you about... No, did I tell you yesterday that Yanis was winding Nikki up, bless her, and told her this was called me tape? So she was saying it for, like, I think the whole hour.
No, shit. Oh, he's cruel, innit? Me tape, I like that. That's quite
What?
cool.
It sounds like sushi to me.
Yeah, it does me. Me tape.
Yeah.
It sounds, I mean, if it were Lancashire. Oh, do you want a bit of me tape? It doesn't sound quite... Does it?
No, not when you...
No.
Well,
Not
no.
with a proper Lancashire accent. Oh, look at my rolls of me tape. I can change the sound of anything.
I know you can. I remember when I did an impression of you when we first started and you said, I sound like I smoke 60 a day.
I always think I sound like a northern farmer called Giles.
Nothing wrong with Norman, northern farmers.
There's no
Or
wrong with him.
Giles.
There's no wrong with him, but I don't want to sound like a male farmer.
You don't know.
I feel I do. No. But anyway, that's a cheeky bit of washi. I really like washi. I think it's pretty. I love the feel of it. I love the texture. These are really pretty. So you've got the floral one, you've got the pink floral. That one's gorgeous. They're not easy to get into. Oh yes, I can get into it. You need a bit more faffy time to get into these. I want
Faffy time.
Yeah, faffy
That's it.
time.
Faffy metabi time.
Faffy my tabby. Faffy my tabby. Oh, do you want to faff with me, my tabby?
What? Why did they let us on air?
I don't know, but I'm not saying anything dodgy. Who was that comedian? It was years and years ago,
Yeah.
and she used to do.
Was this she? Okay.
Yeah. No, it was way before Victoria Wood's time.
Yeah.
She used to do.
Was she American?
I don't think so. I think she was British, and it were in the old, when you used to have your sing songs and everything in the halls.
Oh, Martin.
No,
Kane, I
no,
remember
before
that.
then.
Before Martin Kane.
And she used to, not before Vera Lynn, and she used to
Vera Lynn
sing.
wasn't a comedian.
She used to sing like nursery rhymes and things, but she always used to make it sound rude, and they tried to sue her because she was being rude, and she said it's just a nursery rhyme, and she got away with it, but it was the way she actually said it, and I can't remember her name.
Oh, do you know at home? So someone who made things sound rude.
She made everything sound rude, but it were just the way she put the pauses in and things.
Are we going black and white?
Yeah, I might have been pre-telly. I think it
well,
were
nobody
pre-telly.
will know.
Yeah, they will.
What, on
because
radio?
they'll heard about it. It were all at if I know about it, other people will know, but I can't remember her name.
Pamela's? No, not Pamela's.
No, pre-telly. We're pre-telly. And it were,
Pre-telly.
because it were in the days where you could be sued for just sounding a little bit rude. Yeah, no, that doesn't happen these days, does it?
Well, no, because we'd have been sued tenfold.
Like, oh, do you want to look at me tappy? But anyway, these are beautiful, aren't they? If you'd love to get hold of these, absolutely gorgeous. You're getting 10 metres per roll, really pretty designs,
there's one more.
lovely colours, and for 12 quid,
Here we go.
15 pence a metre. There we go.
It's
Half
what?
price.
Half price.
It's
Wait,
half
there
the
you go.
price.
Because I've spent all that time busting into it.
Busting into it,
They
man.
are really nice,
Aren't
actually.
they pretty?
Yeah.
Busted into it. You busted into that.
Thanks.
Beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah.
Aren't they elegant? If you'd like to get hold of them, 949-761 is your item number. Beautiful.
Right, Spellbinders sold out. Done. Well,
Gone.
I mean, that was... I know it sounds a bit of a brash phrase, but, they say a lot of metal for your money, but it is.
A lot of metal for your money.
It is.
Brash.
Brash.
Please check out your baskets. If you don't check your baskets out, they ain't coming to your house. So please make sure you do that. Now, next, luxury vellum. This is actually beautiful. It's got a really nice sheen to it. This looks lovely when you print on it. It's really nice. It kind of changes the look of your of your ink as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely stunning. Double-sided, so it's got that beautiful shimmer on both sides. Looks good if you're wrapping it round the card. As I was saying, looks good if you print on it. Even looks good die cut.
Yeah.
Gorgeous stuff is that.
I always think that this is really nice for your card inserts as well.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
posh.
you just think weddings, don't you? Printing it off and having it as your wedding invitations. Yeah, really pretty stuff. That, and only $15.99.
For how many sheets?
100 sheets.
Saving £42.
That is ridiculous.
How do we do this?
I don't know. I don't know, because that is a mega. I mean, if you're making invitations to sell, that's like a wholesale
that's
price.
satisfying. I like the way you do that.
Lovely, isn't it?
Stroking the card.
Stroke the card. But it's that shimmer. It's got a real touch of luxury. Yeah, that is stunning. And a fabulous price.
Yes.
980509.
Do you want to run away?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do this.
I'll stand here,
There you
close to you. I'll be close.
You'll be close.
I'll be close.
So this is from the Mill Shop online. So how many squares? 12 squares in total, 6 inches each, and it's 100% leather fabrics. Gorgeous colours. And of course you could get your big styes on these. You could do patchwork. Oh, I have to say, I do like, it's a stylised, but you know when you put the leather patches onto your elbows on a tweed jacket?
Yes, yes. A little bit of tweed.
Indeed.
I like a bit of tweed.
Look, so we've got some samples that Joe made. Look at this. We've got a little bookmark, got a little key ring, attach your keys to. But check the colours out, and they've got a lovely feel to them. Look at this. Lots of nice texture. So you've got tans, all different colours of shades of brown. You do have a piece that's black, right the way through to a piece that's taupe, however you like to say it. Tape. Me tape.
Me tape.
But they've all
you
got
tape.
different textures. Yeah, so whether you like to add this to your handbags or to patchwork, or you like to die cut with them, with your big styes, they're all there for you. Now you've got a £26.99 saving, but as this is a sunrise special, it's only until the end of the hour, so you've only got 40 minutes left to get it. £16, that's all you're paying. Item number is 376304. Right, £1.33 each. How good is that for pure leather? So good. What is everybody saying?
Everyone's just saying good morning to each other. Debbie was saying, could you emboss the vellum? You could, Debbie. I mean, if you run it through an embossing folder, definitely. If you're doing it with your groover, because of the weight, it's not the heaviest parchment, but if you gentle with it, you would be able to emboss it, definitely. And everybody else is just having a little chat and saying good morning to each other. Marie Lloyd, I'm not sure. I'll have to Google because I can't remember her name. That
that's
sounds
a familiar
familiar.
name. Joyce Grenfell.
Can you write these down so I can Google after? Because I know... Right, Marie Lloyd. We've got 2 from Marie Lloyd and 1 for Joyce Grenfell. Right, we'll have a look after.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, because she sounds really interesting.
Yeah.
You know, a bit of a rebel.
Did you
like
get
rebels.
Did you get a message from Nikki yesterday asking about inks?
I can't remember having a message. Oh, I might have. Sorry. I might have.
She's started.
Yeah, because she's doing a journal. She did. She'd sent me a message, and I thought, well, I need to answer that, and then forgot because I'm terrible like that.
She's probably watching. She's like,
rude. I've only just been gone, and you're already ignoring me. Rude. Yeah, she wants to do journaling, doesn't she, and scrapbooking and stuff.
She texted me saying, "Oh, what are the best inks?" And I said, "Well, you best ask Leonie because I'm 90% when I stamp, I'll emboss because I love heat embossing. So I was like, you're the authority on ink. So I was like, text Leonie. So I just wondered if she had.
Yeah, she was, and I will remember to text her back today.
But I said to her, but the end of my message was, say goodbye to your wages.
Yeah, because that's it, innit? It's like, doomed. Yeah, because of everything. You start wanting everything.
Well, I want the Day of the Dead stuff next door from the new suppliers.
That is beautiful stuff in
I
there.
like it.
Beautiful. Right, we've got for you. Now, I'm liking these.
MDF.
Mudduff. I
Mudduff.
love a bit of mudduff. And these are stunning. You're getting beautiful little flowers. You're getting the swirls. I love the swirls. The flowers you get in different sizes. So you can layer these up if you want. I mean, look how delicate they are. How cute are they? You've got butterflies.
I've just ordered a load of Olifangi stuff.
Oh my gosh, aren't they cool?
And
She's amazing.
The Halloween stuff.
Oh yeah, superb. Yeah, oh, I love her stuff. And she's amazing, isn't she? I love her. This is beautiful. So you've got tons of the really delicate stuff. You've then got heavier weight stuff like these.
Yeah,
these are a little bit heavier.
Yeah.
Which are lovely. So you've got loads of those. You've got
boards.
You've got all sorts. This is a real mixed bag. And then there's utter. You've got 6 pairs of your clipboard as well. So obviously you can do all sorts with those. It's a really good mix. 20 quid. That is good because there's loads of stuff that you can craft with here.
Yeah.
It's a real pick and mix is this one.
Got
It's
some die cut ones.
Yeah.
Mushrooms.
A mushroom.
Not mushroom in here.
Yeah, really like them. These ones are my favourite though. What did he say there?
You're a fun guy to be with.
See what he did there?
Boom.
Boom. Yeah, they're my favourite. I think they're absolutely beautiful. If you would like these, again, it's an amazing price.
Half
isn't it?
price. Half price. You're saving £20. 485 557.
Beautiful. Now then, what have we got next?
Phil.
Oh, now, Heather's saying, love Alex's hair up.
Do you know, I've had so many compliments about that. I'm really chuffed. Thank you very much. I don't normally do you know why it's up? Because I couldn't be bothered to straighten it. I might have it up more often.
It's so much easier, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it just,
thank you.
No, it does. It really suits you.
Steve said that yesterday. My other half said that. He said a lot of other things as well, but it's too early in the morning.
We can repeat that one
Later. You know what he's like.
We won't.
Anyway.
We won't say what he's been saying on telly. Now, next you've got some fabulous stamps, and these are lovely because they are from our lovely Phil. Now, our Phil has made, look at the baubles on there. So you've got your big baubles. You can, of course, put your sentiments in there.
What's
Hold on
it
a
say?
sec.
Hang on, it's backwards.
Back to front, my friend. So you can put your sentiments in there, and you've got your sentiments there. Things like hello. They say happy, Merry Christmas. You've got New Year.
All different fonts.
Yeah, and I like the fonts. They're really, really pretty fonts. Very elegant indeed. And then you've got the little snowflakes to match the designs. So they're your baubles. What have you got?
I have got borders just for you at Christmas. Have a wonderful Christmas. Christmas blessings for you. Wishing you peace and joy. From our home to yours. I think that's an important one.
Yeah, yeah.
And a happy new year. And they've all got those lovely little snowflakes on, but they're fabulous. I love everything that Phil produces.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I just adore it.
Yeah, really pretty. Only £9.98. Fantastic value for money.
Oh, no, wait.
Saving 18 quid.
No, Phil obviously does not know about this because, in his own words, Phil is tight.
Yeah, he is. He is. He's so funny.
Having said that, I said, can I have those papers, Phil? And he actually gave them to me. And I went, where is Phil and what have you done with him?
Yeah, but he's good like that.
No, I know.
Isn't he? He's such a sweetheart.
Yeah.
We love our Phil. Oh, and it's so nice that Julia's on board with him as well. I'm so excited.
I know. Did you... Stop it. Did you see the reveal with the curtain and everything?
Yeah, that was so funny.
It was she
it
couldn't
was so
stop
funny.
beaming.
I know, she was so happy. I'm so pleased. She was so happy.
Yeah.
And she was so pleased to be back with us. There's no doubt about that. Now, if you would love to go for these, 080-429, that's your item number. Only £9.98. That's your price. Next.
Don't. Reminds me of my audition days.
Next. Woven tip. Now, it's super strong stuff. Look, before you even get it off the roll. Have you seen that?
There was one show that I did where I genuinely could not lift it up. Well, look, see there.
Is it stuck to the table?
I think it was Robert who said, Who said dust it with a bit of talc, I think.
Ah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, it is a woven tape, so you can see it is really strong, but it is super, super sticky. So it's not like your normal double-sided tape. I mean, this is more for... you know, when you're upcycling again. So when you're sticking, maybe even sticking material to things, because it is a super strong tape. You can use it on glass, on metal, on plastic. So I'd definitely be doing it. I probably wouldn't be using it for my card making. I probably would be using it for more of your home decor, your upcycling and stuff like that, because that is super strong. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
No, it is. Oh, water resistant. Did you say heat as well? Oh.
See, it is superb, super stuff. If you would like that, only $9.50 as well. I mean, that is such a good price. I need to stop playing.
Guess who's doing the craft along? Abs.
Oh, it's so lovely.
Did you not
Abs.
know this?
I did see it somewhere, but then immediately forgot, as usual. Oh, wonderful Abs. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, that will be good.
Yes.
That is going to be amazing.
When is it happening? Oh, well, that's a good question. I've asked the wrong question. Sometime soon. I'm sure it'll say on the website. It's normally a Sunday, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a Sunday.
Sunday.
Let's have a look what we're going to get.
Go on then.
Oh, fabulous. So that's gorgeous, gorgeous stamps. Now, we've got the stamps. Obviously, there's going to be a list of other things that Ab's going to be using. I must admit, Abs, when people who've been on his workshops tell me time and time again how amazing he is. So please, please, please get hold of that. Tune in on whatever date it is. Now, I reckon they're new. Yeah, they're new stamps, aren't they? I haven't seen them. They're brand new. They're beautiful. Okay, so if you order these now, it does mean you're going to get these in time. So check out your baskets. It is $31.98 for those two stamps. Well, it's three stamps to be fair. I would definitely recommend getting hold of them quickly because you want to craft along. 185609. Remember, you will get that £5 voucher as well to spend on the craft along shop on the day. So it's definitely worth it. The craft alongs are amazing. We've had such good reviews from the craft alongs. It's a lovely way of crafting, and that is going to be the 15th of September. You haven't long then. Right, check your baskets out. Honestly, you will love that. It'll be it'll be entertaining, but honestly, you'll learn loads with our wonderful Abs. He's such a clever lad. 18560, clever lad. Did I say that? He's such a fabulous person. 185609 is your item number. That is your craft along. And now we've got a sting and I can't remember what it's for. Hello, welcome back. So 7-day savers, as the name suggests, they're available for 7 days. When did they actually start? Sunday. They start on Sunday, 8 a.m, so continue until following Sunday. And this is one of your 7-day savers. There's loads more on website, so do check those out. This, however, is a magnetic platform. So, you know how a lot of companies will have their magnetic shim? Sizzix didn't bother with a shim, they went for a full platform. So that is actually, I mean, that is heavy. You know, that is a substantial piece of kit, and that will hold your dies in place. So if you'd like to get hold of that, really handy. It works as your normal ones, and it's got the instructions there. So you pop that down, you'll put your die onto your cutting plate with your paper, of course, and then your next plate on top, and you'll be able to use that for your slim dies, you know, the thin metal dies. Obviously not your big stars, you won't need it for that. But that is I like that. I think it's a really good idea. It keeps everything in place. And I like the fact it's not a separate sheet. I like the fact it's a proper plate. Now, £19.70 is your item number there. 433631. So if you did need to... if you did need to get a new platform, maybe you've lost yours, or of course maybe you just love the idea of that, £19.70, sorry, definitely worth going for. 433631. Now we have got loads more 7-day savers. They're on the website. So your 7-day savers are available for 5 days, 25 minutes and 54 seconds. You've got things like Anna Griffin, the embossing folders and dies. Ooh, they're so nice. You've got some of that washi tape. What was Janice calling it? Me tape. That does make me laugh.
Spanish lady too.
Oh, we got Nikki and some random Spaniard online. I'm only joking, it's Paula. The wife. And we've got some videos on there as well. The videos will be showing you some of those 7-day savers. So if you do want to know more, just have a little look at our Haley showing you the 7-day savers. They are, of course, available till next Sunday. Me washi tape. Please have a little perusal. Now, that is Hochanda.com, or give us a... Oh, I want to have a look at the Anna Griffin. They look nice. Look at that, $24.99 should be 58 quid. And you've got how many embossing folders? 16 and 4 dies. Whoa, that is a deal. Yeah, I want to have a look at that. So check all that out. That's available for your 7 days. Next, however, is your deal of the day. No sting.
Oh.
So we've got the gang on the. Isn't it funny that they're tuning in? Are they watching us?
Do you know what I said? Did Nikki tell you what I said the other day? It made Barbara absolutely howl.
No.
So we were on it, obviously, together, and then Barbara said, "Oh, did you know it was Leonie's birthday?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Well, I only found out from Nikki because it didn't come up on Facebook, weirdly." And then Barbara said, "So if you are watching, Leonie," and I went, "Get a life."
You did say your stuff, forgot. That is funny.
Yeah.
But it is true, innit? It's like, ladies. But
I tune in.
But I know what Paula does.
Yeah,
she keeps
I tune in.
Well, she likes keeping it in background.
Yeah.
You know, because she said it's nice because, you know, familiar voices.
Yeah.
Feels
Nick
like you're
does.
with your mates.
Nick does.
Does it?
Nick does.
Oh, Nick.
Sorry, Nick, I'm going to keep repeating this story. Did I tell you about the Angelina Fibers incident?
No.
It's hilarious. So, you know, it was over, when was it? It was about a month ago, a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
We were on air together, and I don't know how we got onto the subject of Angelina Fibers, but we did. And then suddenly he started, like, corpsing. I'm like, proper chuckling. And I'm like, "Are you all right?" And he went, "Oh, it's just, like this." And we got it. Anyway, what had happened was, he said, "Well, the place I'm staying, I've accidentally, like, glued Angelina Fibers to the carpet." And I joked and I said, "Well, if you're staying in the place that I stay in, it needs Angelina Fibers to the carpet." When we came off air, I said,
Yes.
"So where are you staying?" And he said, and I
Yeah.
went, "No way, that's where I'm staying." "What room were you in?" "Number 11, I was in number 12. So we were next door neighbours and we never knew it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my word.
I know.
And his room now has Angelina Fibers stuck to
Well,
the carpet.
I think they've managed to clean it because I did stay in there afterwards and it's gone. So
That's hilarious. So he melted it to the carpet.
sorry, Nick, you're not ever gonna. I'm never gonna let that one go.
Oh, we're not going to lie, it probably definitely needed it. You should have done the whole thing.
It has beetles and everything.
Oh, does it?
If they're watching, they'll never let me stay there again.
It might be the best advertisement they've ever had.
Deal of the day?
Deal of the day. So, chalk paint, really good price. I mean, £11.99, it's fantastic quality. This is your forecourt. It is really, really nice paint. From Plaid, of course. It's going to give you, as it says all over it, that beautiful chalk finish.
Yeah.
Which I love, that super matte finish. It just looks so fabulous, doesn't it?
It does indeed.
And I presume because it's chalk, you don't have to do anything with it beforehand either, particularly. Minimal surface prep needed. We like that. We like that.
Straight into it.
Yeah, whack it on. Yeah, we could do this table, couldn't we? Wow, did you hear that?
No.
Each bottle covers 40, did you say? 40 square feet out of that. That's amazing.
How big's a square foot? I'm not very good with this. Is it?
Is it about that?
Is it? About that? About that.
I'm 5 foot.
A fifth of Leonie. Okay. So up to you. Up.
I'm not very good at this.
Well-
Where's half? I don't even think my knees are half, are they?
No, I think it's just below the knee.
Square foot. So 50 of them.
50 of your calves.
Wow.
No, 40 of your calves.
40 my calves.
There you
That's
go.
a lot of square footage, isn't it?
It is. I'm just thinking, I'm going to get next door and our new suppliers will have legged it because they're like, who am I going on with?
They're like, you lot are weird. When I was doing the thing yesterday, we did a Facebook Live.
Yeah.
And we were getting ready for it, and we'd just done the screen test straight into a Facebook Live, like you
yeah.
did. And obviously we were doing it for... And I said, like, we'd chat. And I said, yeah, but it's not actually live, is it? And they're like, yeah. It's Facebook Live. Like, live.
Live.
Oh, so we're live. We were live. Well, thankfully it went okay.
That's good.
I know.
Over 10% has gone on this already. $11.99. 617-499. What was that, about 24 hours?
This is available for 24 hours.
Oh, I see.
Or until stocks last. 617-499.
Marvellous.
What are they saying, mate?
Oh, what are they saying? So you're all having a lovely little chat. So Linda's online, Heather, Diamond, David, as I said. And they're all saying, oh, and Nikki says, Spaniard, that's no way to talk to your wife.
I know. I think her dad were actually secretly a little bit worried.
Oh, really? Really?
Shouldn't be saying that.
Oh, okay. So, no. I like this. So everybody's online. It's lovely to have
so
your
has Miss
company.
P come and said hello?
Yes, you said that. There you go.
Hey, Miss P.
Yeah.
Random Spaniard.
When is she next in?
I don't know.
Is she in today?
Today?
Is she doing it? Oh, it's all in the prep. It's all... She's in...
Is she on this evening? Wait, a one-day special.
You make me chuckle, though, because you didn't even know you had a one-day special.
No, I've got one-day special on Wednesday. I kind of knew, but forgot.
Yeah.
You know. But Miss P is in this evening with a one-day special.
Marvellous.
Yeah, that's good. Anyway, freedom.
VT.
Hello everyone, I've got a minute or two to tell you why you should all be members of Hochanda Freedom. Did you know that with Hochanda Freedom you could be saving on your deliveries every single month? For just a £6.97 monthly fee, you'll benefit from unlimited standard delivery, which means the more you spend with us, the more you save. And do you know the best bit? You can cancel at any time. Becoming a member of Hochanda Freedom, you'll also be able to take advantage of our exclusive Freedom members discounts, where you can save anything up to 20% on an already fantastic Hochanda price. Freedom members will also receive our exclusive members badge and Freedom newsletter, which will keep you updated with all the goings-on behind the scenes. Look at all these benefits for £6.97 per month. Over 12,000 of you are already members, and we thank you so much for being part of our family and sharing your crafting passion with us. In fact, I'm going to hand over to you to tell everyone else about your experience with Hochanda Freedom.
I'm a Freedom member, which means I can shop a lot.
It's the discounts and all the special offers you get.
I get special offers, I get special discounts. They tell me when everything's happening. So if there's a special show I want to watch, then it's there.
I'm able to just shop when I'd like.
It's just good to have.
Yes, you do save. If you buy like I do, you save.
You see, you could be a member instantly for £6.97 per month with no monthly obligation. So when you want to cancel, you can. Just give us a call or go to our website, quoting the item number 888 So, don't forget you get your unlimited standard delivery, exclusive Freedom discounts, members badge and members newsletter. What are you waiting for? Join Hochanda Freedom today and become a member of the growing Hochanda family.
Yeah, it'll be nice when it's new shed. Anyway, hello.
Hello.
And welcome back. It's marvellous to be with you. Can you do them thingies ribbons?
No, I'm rubbish at those.
Yeah, I'm a bit
Have you
rubbish.
played the Alex and Janice game yet?
I think I did. Have I got any scissors? Please, our Chloe. Yes, but it were wrong because the whole VT got played out instead of just the first bit.
Who was that did
I
that?
can't remember. It wasn't Mr. Baker. It wasn't Mr. Webster either. Oh.
Oh, I won't name
somebody-
check him. What, scissors? I haven't got any. Anybody? What?
She's pointing.
Chloe is now on her hands and knees.
Chloe, you're amazing.
Aw.
Thank you. Thank you, Chloe.
Are you good at doing this then?
No.
Oh.
But, I mean, look. No, but sometimes I can do it and sometimes I can't. It were actually Mr. Phil Martin who showed me how to do this.
Phil, he's good at this.
Phil. Now, hold on a minute. My great tell. Well, it's showing you how to use. Hold on, the ribbons.
Somebody said yesterday was great telly.
Was yesterday? Oh, it was the day, wasn't it? Feels like a long time ago that already, doesn't it?
I know. It's all forgotten. It's yesterday's news.
Yesterday's chip paper,
yeah,
innit?
Yeah.
Chip paper, love.
And if you don't know what we're talking about,
Then it doesn't matter.
excellent.
Yeah. If you don't know what we're talking about, it doesn't matter because soon it won't be a rumour, it'll be a fact. Oh!
That was you then.
Yeah,
you
well.
can walk off and text Frisbee.
I don't say a lot though.
No.
There we go. I just said it. Right then. See, that's rubbish, isn't it? So when...
Selling this excellently.
Yeah.
No, they're beautiful colours though.
They are
Nice,
beautiful.
good, Leonie.
Well, it will be when I open it up. See, so you just
you're
need
so
to.
good at that.
You need to open these up like so, and like so. See how beautiful is that ribbon?
Beautiful.
I
It's lovely.
really like that.
It's like a mix between chocolate and bronze.
Isn't it? Yes. I don't. What did you call it?
Chons.
Broccoli.
Yeah, I quite like that.
That's a good word. Although it sounds like it should be green. There you go. See, actually, that's quite pretty because if you did a few of them, it just needs messing about with, doesn't it?
No, I like
But
this.
seeing as I've messed about quite some time, I'll stop. Beautiful ribbon, though, isn't
Yes, look, you've got these colours. You've got the beautiful chocolate, but you're also getting... Is that... Wait. No, that is...
It's navy, isn't it?
It's a really...
I thought it were black at first.
Yeah, because when you see it...
Yeah.
yes, it is. It's a navy.
Is it black on one side and navy on the other?
You may have hit the nail on the head. I am confused. Oh, wait, you know what it is? I'm such an idiot. The black had gone over the navy.
That was so confusing.
So I was like, hang on.
That really messed with my head.
Yeah, it was like this. And I'm like, well, this is weird. I swear that's black. Oh, no, it's navy. I swear that's black. No, it's because you have got black. You've got both. They're win-win.
Win-win.
And you've got that lovely chiffon kind of colour and the burgundy. I love the burgundy. That's beautiful.
Yeah, they're really pretty.
£11.70 saving, but only for the next 15 minutes. How much? What? 25 metres on each. £9.93, 898483.
Yeah, it's very good value for money, that. That is, it's one of them, you couldn't buy it. That's a wholesale price, quite frankly. And it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Now, do you want to see me tappy?
Go on then.
Have a look at me tappy. This is beautiful. So you have got those lovely colours. The detail of the design is so elegant, and I love it on the vellum. It looks really matte, doesn't it? Obviously it tears beautiful because it is a washi tape, a tissue tape. Yeah, really, really pretty designs. You can do loads with that. I really, really like it. And it's that low-tack tape as well. So, of course, with things like this, you know, you can use them to stick things down. You can use these for background papers. You can over-stamp them as well.
Yeah.
Really elegant.
Aren't they? Lovely colours too. £12, that's half price, 949,761. 10 metres on each. Marvellous.
Tons that'll last ages. And there's people who really collect washi tape,
I
isn't
know.
there?
Well, no, this is what Nikki was saying. She asked me if I did, but I was like, I haven't got into it yet. It's just one of those things, it's just, you know.
Yeah.
But all the embossing powders.
All the embossing powders. Have you got the WOW ones yet?
Oh, yeah, I now have tons of those.
Of course.
Yeah.
And now luxury vellum. Have you tried embossing on vellum yet then?
No, to be fair.
White emboss on this looks absolutely amazing.
Again, that's something, I mean, don't get me wrong, I have mountains in my crafty stash, but again, I just haven't got any.
Got round
yet.
Have a few sheets for a play.
Thanks.
No one ever notices.
No.
I always do that just to test it out.
Yeah, well, it's for research
Very
purposes.
important.
That's what I said to marketing about my Big Shop Plus.
It's true.
It's research purposes.
It's true. It's very important. And this is gorgeous stuff. It looks beautiful. You were saying about embossing. I mean, it's 120 GSM. It's 100 GSM, so not as heavyweight as the parchment one, but if you are gentle with it, you will be able to emboss it. You'll be able to put it through your embossing folders. Yeah, it's really, really pretty stuff. It just looks elegant, and I've printed on this, and that does look really, really beautiful because it changes the look of your ink. It almost makes your ink look gold. It's really clever.
Nice.
Stunning, stunning stuff. We like that.
£42 off and a penny.
Wow. See, that's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So 15p essentially per sheet. I definitely recommend getting hold of that. 980509 is your item number, and it rips like a treat. I love
Kaylee
ripping
says,
vellum.
is vellum like parchment paper?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, essentially. Vellum, parchment used to be skin, didn't it? Or did it used to be? Yeah, parchment that used to be skin, didn't it?
What?
Am I right? Paola will know this.
Paola?
Yeah, I think so. Am I right, Paola? Or was it vellum that was...
What do you mean skin, though?
It used to be the old parchment, not human, well, but the old parchments, it used to be, didn't it? Is someone emailing? I know Paola will know this because Paola knows everything.
Yeah.
She's a font of all the knowledge. And I'm sure, but then vellum with the paper version, I might be wrong. But anyway, essentially now, they're not skin now, so don't worry.
Diamond says, Kaylee, it comes in different thicknesses, and yes, Leonie, it was.
Boom. Yeah, I've got some right. But yeah, parchment and vellum, yeah, the sign are the same these days.
Okay.
But you do get them in different weights. But
Nice.
that one you'll be able to emboss.
Very nice. Okay, we've got some leather for you. This is the Mill Shop Online. Do you know, I still haven't yet worked with Joe. It's just,
You know.
it's just not come about.
Isn't that funny?
How does this happen?
Yeah. Oh, he's brilliant. He's our Joe. The giveaways that they give away are ridiculous.
Is he on a par with Deflecto Sam?
Oh, he's lovely. Yeah. Oh, and he's so sweet. He crafts with his daughter all the time as well. It's so sweet. Yeah, he's lovely. He's a lovely bloke.
Oh, okay, sorry. All right, really quick. Here's some leather. £16. 376304. You've got 6-inch squares, and you've got 12 of them, all different colours, all different textures. It's marvellous. 376304.
Then you've got some MDF. You've got decorative MDF. You've got your chipboard. You've got chunky pieces as well as very detailed pieces. So a little bit of this and a little bit of that. You've got tons in there for only £19.99. It is a fabulous bargain. If you'd love to go for that, it is £485,557.
Half price.
Only £19.99p.
Hey.
On a 9. Stamps.
I fill.
Look at the saving on this one. It is 18 quid. If you want to get hold of them, you get your baubles, 2 big baubles, with your lovely sentiments that you can put in the actual baubles. And then, of course, you've got your beautiful borders.
Nice.
They're gorgeous, aren't they?
£9.98. Item number is 080429.
Stunning. And then last but by no means least, you've got your super sticky tape.
Super tape.
Super tape.
Is this the woven stuff?
This is woven, man. You can put it heat resistant, woven. You can put it on glass. It is heat resistant. It's water resistant. It is just, like wonder tape, isn't it? It's amazing. £9.50. Super strong is that. 844321 is your item number. It's so sticky. It's ridiculous.
I like it.
Now, who's going over sitting with our Nikki?
Both, I think.
Are we both going over? Okay.
Mixing it up.
Boom. Now, have you got the 8 o'clock show?
Yeah.
Now, we've got, on the 8 o'clock show, we're going to give you a little bit of a tease. These are some of the goodies that are coming up. Have a look on the website.
Oh, this is going to be good. Day of the Dead. I'm obsessed with Day of the Dead.
Remember, you've got that new machine as well, which looks amazing. Definitely worth getting hold of that. You've got some gorgeous dies. You've got stamps. You've got all sorts coming up. It's going to be a really exciting show. And Kat is fantastic. I mean, she's a brilliant guest. She has done a lot of TV, so she knows her stuff. She knows the TV stuff, but she's done crafting for years as well. So, fantastic guest, fantastic products. So, please have a look at that one. That is with your lovely Alex and Kat coming up at 8 o'clock this morning. But then we've got our one day special. Hello, love.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you two?
Very well.
We're having a
today.
goss. I like this because we just chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. It is just a chatty show,
It's
isn't
lovely.
it?
It is.
Yeah,
I like
it's
it
our
too.
own chatty show.
So we loose women.
It's a great start to the day.
Chilling
isn't
out.
it? Yeah.
It is a nice start to the
is,
day, isn't
brilliant,
it?
yeah.
Hey, did I hear that right?
You did?
Half of the stock, Nikki.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know that. It was only on 40 something.
Can I have a
yesterday.
look?
Oh,
'Cause I haven't
go on,
seen
have
it
a
yet.
look. So this is the Wild Asta collection from
Nice.
Heartfelt. So this is our latest release,
Ooh.
exclusive to Hochanda
Nice colours.
for 10 days. I
Oh,
do
really?
believe.
Amazing.
Until the 10th of September, roughly. So yes, so it's very floral. You've got the images there that you can use the dies because, of course,
Beautiful.
we have the stamps that coordinate with the
Yeah.
dies that then coordinate with the stamps. We've got 3 stamp sets and 3 die sets in this collection. It's lovely, it's bright, it's cheerful. No specific.
That would drive me nuts.
Sorry. Did you not
It was just you could see handles and that's all I was showing a sec.
Yeah, so as you can see,
Wow.
you know, it is floral. And what I love about Heartfelt is it has got a distinctive style.
Yeah.
But this
Yeah.
one hasn't got, like, it's not Christmas, it's not
Yeah.
Valentine's, it's not wedding, it's floral. So any occasion.
It's just bright and
it's
happy.
bright, happy and cheerful.
Yeah.
I think even the man in your life would like a floral
Yeah.
card made from the Asta.
And do you know what? I must admit, the flowers, they've got such dimension, haven't they?
Yes, they have. And
That
this
is
one,
beautiful.
we don't have a specific mould with this one, so you know sometimes we bring the
Yes.
mould out. Well, this one we don't, purely because they are so
Go for
easy to mould just on their own.
Oh, they're
But
wonderful.
what I've had so much fun with this
Wait,
one is
wait.
making different projects other than just cards.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
it's given me the ability to actually have a nice little play.
I very much like the colour palette to this.
Yeah.
It is. It's your cerises, your pale
look.
pinks. Love this one because Carol, one of
Wow.
the Heartfelt design team members, oh look, I've squashed all her little die cuts. She's actually done the Astas in that beautiful, like soft peach colour,
Yeah.
which goes beautiful with the lilac.
Yeah.
And then she's done it in vellum.
I tell you what, the vellum we've got on today's show,
Oh, have you got some on the show? Oh, you've had some on.
that'd look proper nice with those.
Yes. They're very delicate.
They are very delicate.
Beautiful
And the
flowers.
thing is, as well, you know, I mean, I was kind of working out yesterday with, I don't know, with Catherine. So you could do your asters, you've got chrysanthemums, you could do daisies.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
another one, and I can't remember the name of it. You've got gerbras. There's a lot
Yes.
of. All you have to do is shape it differently,
Yeah.
change the centre, and you've got a completely different flower.
And that's the thing, isn't it, with these? It's the way you layer them up. It's the colours.
Yes,
it's the
and
way
the
you
colours,
shape
exactly,
them.
yeah.
You know, yeah, I like that. I like that you get variations.
Yeah.
So you are going to be on at 9, at
I
1,
am
and
with
at 5.
Hayley,
yes,
With
at
our
9.
lovely Hayley. Fabulous. Have I got you today? I think I've got you at some stage. I can't remember.
I have no idea. I was quite excited because I thought I'd got you because my friend said, "Oh, you haven't worked with Leonie for a long
For a
while."
while,
It's been
yeah.
ages.
And I got Hayley, which I don't mind because I absolutely love Hayley.
Yeah, got me at 1.
Oh, at 1?
Yeah, there you go.
We can have some fun.
Very presenters.
Lovely, lovely.
Yeah.
It will be good. Exciting.
We've only got 40 seconds,
That's it.
ladies.
Oh, I'm excited. I'm working with Kat next.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Day of the Dead, new cutting machine.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have to watch that one.
Have a fabulous show.
I will. We need to take the stuff back though. Oh, is it already gone back?
Chloe's done it.
Chloe, you
done
are
it.
on it.
Boom.
Yeah.
It's on.
All done.
I'm on at 10 o'clock with Chocolate Brock. You know those beautiful stamps
Oh,
I borrowed, the cards. They're on. Yep.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, I'm going to eat porridge.
You're going to
Have
eat
you had
porridge.
breakfast?
I've got my coffee waiting.
You've just got coffee.
got it
And you've
waiting.
had yours, haven't you?
Chicken for breakfast.
Chicken. Lovely.
Well, Webster's had olives.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And biscuits.
Yay! All the biscuits.
Coming up, we have indeed got the brand new Makers Movement. Really looking forward to that show. We've then got that beautiful Heartfelt Creations and then Chocolate Brock with myself. See you then.
Welcome to Club G45 from Graphic 45, the monthly tutorial kit that allows you to create some of the most beautiful projects by accessing a step-by-step video viewable online. This month's tutorial is the Club G45 Lost in Paradise Travel Album and Notebook Kit, containing the Travel Album and Notebook Set and the one-page folding mini-album projects. You'll get almost everything you need to create these projects from scratch, including access to this month's step-by-step video tutorial and accompanying project sheet. Simply order yours by purchasing item number 974086 for £44.99, plus your postage from hochanda.com. Or give us a call on 01733 60 2000 for instant access to this month's Club G45 from Graphic 45.
Hi, I'm Anna and I'm a founder of Craftbox UK. Craftbox is a box full of craft supplies that we send to our customers monthly. All products are placed in a beautiful, sturdy box, which is ribbon tied, and we hope that by receiving this box, you will feel like it's Christmas every month. Make sure you don't miss the Craftbox shows on Hochanda.
Hello everyone, we're the Pink Ink Ladies.
I'm Kathy.
And I'm Mel. We've been with Hochanda right from the start and we've been crafting for 30 years. We're passionate about fabric, so our main thing is to stamp on fabric or stencil on fabric. We can't wait to show you all our new hand illustrated stamp and stencil designs, whether you're using them on cards or soft furnishings. Kathy and I get together at Pink Ink Towers and we can't wait to share our ideas. We choose all our subject matter together and then Kathy goes away and hand illustrates all our fantastic finished designs. All of our products are manufactured in the UK and we pride ourselves on the quality of our range. On our shows on Hochanda, we're excited to share all our hints, tips and techniques for you to get the most out of our products.
Please tune in to the Pink Ink shows, get inspired on Hochanda.
With a brand new guest. This is Kat. Hello, Kat.
Hello. Thanks, Alex.
Very much looking forward to working with you. And you know me at home. I'm obsessed with Day of the Dead. We have got some Day of the Dead items on the show. Just saying, shop ahead. Right, so Kat, tell us, everybody out there, a little bit about yourself and the company and how long it's been going for, all of that.
Sure. Well, the company's actually been in existence for 40 years.
Okay.
But Maker's Movement is a new brand to the company, and I've been a crafter pretty much my whole life, since I was a little child, yes. And then I was an art major, so it just was a good fit, getting into product development and all these great crafty tools, and yeah, so I love it.
So Maker's Movement, what sort of things do you like to produce?
So Maker's Movement right now, we have a jewelry making collection, we have a paper crafting collection, we're going to get into some DIY home decor stuff, so it's a much more fun, modern, sort of updated brand, essentially.
Marvellous. And just to say that with all the items on the show, because they're coming from across the pond, a little bit of a delayed dispatch, but it is worth the wait. So from the 16th of September, it'll be like Christmas, because you'll forget you've ordered it and then go, yes, it's here.
So and it's all waiting in the warehouse.
Oh,
so
wonderful. So it's ready to go. So we're going to start off with our beautiful Maker's Movement gift box die set. I love anything
adorable.
Like this.
I know, it's so cute, and my kids even love making these. I'll just cut them out for them, and they can assemble themselves. They can put little treats in here, little gifts, little Hershey's Kisses and things, and yeah, super fun.
Well, at Christmas, I mean, we can talk about Christmas now because we're all starting to make things for Christmas.
Yes,
we always have little table presents. These are perfect.
That's perfect, yeah. And then you can put people's names on with using the little tags, right? You can put their names on them with the tags, yeah.
Beautiful. Also, I guess you could do even advent calendars with them, you know, advent gifts.
I actually thought about that, numbering them, putting the numbers on the front. I thought the same thing. I thought that would be adorable, and the kids would love opening them up every morning, so yeah.
Lovely. And I am assuming that it's very easy to put together.
Very easy, yep. We'll get to showing the demo on that. It's super simple. Once you cut it out, all the cut lines are there, the scoring lines, everything. So very easy.
Marvellous. And you get the tag too. $19.99. Item number here is 778882. And then moving along, we have got the, I love this as well.
So fun.
Pull and reveal.
It's so fun. So here's one, just a holiday one. And it's got a little window die cut here for the window. You've got your cover die. And then you've got all the whole mechanism, and we'll show how this works later, but the whole mechanism in here so that you can make these little cute little pop open cards.
The thing is, what I like about these is anything tactile as well. Do you know what I mean? They are one of those things that you're just going to keep playing. Oh, I love Halloween too.
Yes, yeah, we have a lot of fun Halloween things too.
Beautiful. What's this one? Let's have a look.
This is just regular heart, but it's got a little unicorn inside, a little face.
Oh, cute.
Kids love unicorns.
Yes. How cute is this? So if you'd like to go for your pull and reveal square die set, $12.99, very, very good price, 276577. And then moving along. Right, we're going to some stamps now in the kitchen.
Yes, so I heard there's a British bake-off that's really popular, so that this set is perfectly fitting for that. But you can also coordinate it with the box so that you can put your treats in there and you can say you're the sweetest and baked with love and things like that. So you make these little gift tags. Again, if you're giving holiday gifts, you're baking things for people, this is a great set to have for that, but you can also make recipe cards and all sorts of different things.
Oh, let's look.
Tags, that's a recipe card, yeah.
Oh, look at all these beautiful stamps. You've got cherries. Now, you have cram-packed this stamp sheet.
Yes, oh yeah.
Value for
it
money.
Is full, and then we always like to put sentiments in every single stamp set that we have, so.
That is cool. So look at this. You could do a little recipe chart if you want to.
Yep, little tags for gifts, gift giving. They're just adorable. You can use the stamps to make the nice patterns, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like this one, where you've got the full pattern instead of it's just a single stamp.
Yeah, there you go. Really sweet images on here. Lots and lots of stamps. In fact, how many have we got? 20 stamps on here. You've got things from the rolling pin to the whisk to those lovely cherries. Perfect. And as you said, yes, we do like that show.
So adorable.
A lot of people are very much into that baking show. $10.99, 759 358. Here we go.
This is the one.
This is the one. Day of the Dead.
Yes.
So we've got, now what I love are stamps and dies that work together.
Yes, stamp and die sets.
Yeah.
And we have what are called Versa dies, which are a deeper thick etch die. But these are our paper dies, our traditional paper dies that you're used to, and they can also cut through foam. They can also cut through some thicker materials.
Great.
So that's how we were able to make the little shaker card down there.
Oh, I'll just pick this up and show you. Here we go. Look at the I love shaker cards.
And then, of course, you have the negative, right? So then you can use this for making other cards, so it makes it really easy once it's cut out of the foam.
Oh, but let me hold that. There you go. So that's the foam. Now, this is a sneak peek because the foam is coming up on the show. You can see that gives you a nice bit of dimension there. Very cool indeed. So if you go for the die set, $12.99. I would thoroughly recommend you go for the stamp set too, because
absolutely, yep, and it works so great together. And these stamps are so nice and crisp, and you can color them in. They're just so beautiful when they're all done.
So these are separate item numbers: 129631 for your dies, and then we have the stamps, and we have 20 stamps in total.
And again, you've got some sentiments in there as well, so that you can mix and match, and everything looks perfect when it's all done together, like this one.
Look. So cool. Look at all these elements. How good is this? Beautiful. And again, let's bring this one in. Nice little sample for you to have a little look at. How cool is this?
Yeah, I love all the colors too.
Yeah.
When you color it in, it just looks so good. That one was done with Copic markers, but this one was done with colored pencils, so you can kind of see the difference.
We'll hold those there. There we go. Perfect. $14.99 then. I love shaker cards. $14.99. Item number is 801671. Some more stamps. This time we've got Notes of Love.
Yeah, so this stamp set is perfect for so many different things because you can use all the sentiments across many different cards. So I love this one. I've used it so many times. I've used it in conjunction with the Day of the Dead.
Yeah.
You can do Valentine's Day. You can do birthday sentiments. I mean, it just has everything in there, the Notes of Love. And this is just a beautiful tag we made with this one.
Look at this. Again, now you're noting there's some foam here that is featured on the show. Look how beautiful this is. And again, when I look at this stamp set, you are bringing us, because as crafters, we love the designs, but we like value.
Yes,
you know?
yeah, exactly. That's why we try to cram as many stamps into the sheet as possible.
Yeah.
And you've got design elements that you can mix and match, and then you've got your phrases that you can mix and match together with that. That little banner that they're showing right now, that one is great because you can put little sentiments right inside of it. So
lovely. $14.99, 008891. Then, the foam. This is what we were talking about, the foam.
Yeah, so this is so handy.
Oh, foam
these
cutters,
are,
sorry, first.
Correct, yep. These are the Versa dies, which are a little bit deeper than the paper dies, so they can cut multiple layers of paper, you can cut multiple layers of fabric, you can cut foam, chipboard, mat board, just about anything you could think of that's a thicker material.
Through your regular die cutting machines?
Correct.
Excellent.
Yes, and when we talk about the die cutting machine, it's got an adjustable roller on it, we'll get to that, but this way you can cut your paper dies and your Versa dies, your deeper etch dies in the same machine. No extra shimming, you just change, you adjust the dial on the top and that's it.
Can't wait to see that. Right, so if you want this, it's $19.99, 067771. And then last but not least, the foam. So what do you like about this?
Everybody loves craft foam, right? I mean, you can use craft foam to create all that cool dimension. And then, like I said, when you have the Versa dies that go with it, then you can make the perfect cut frames, perfect cut strips. You can take the frames, like I said, and cut little strips out of them. Everything looks extremely professional.
Right.
Instead, sometimes you look at the side of a card and it's all kind of scraggly and messy. This makes them look perfect every single time.
And they're double-sided, am I correct? In that? Excellent.
Yes, and that's what made them work so great for that Day of the Dead card.
Yeah.
So once you cut that foam, then you can kind of, peel off the top, lay down your acetate sheet, flip it over, you can line everything up perfectly. So yeah, double-sided.
Marvellous. So if you want to go for that, $11.99. Again, very good price. 336601. All you need to do is give us a call, 01733602000. Check out on the website at hochanda.com. Send in your crafty hugs for Kat, because obviously she's new today, our new supplier. And while we shimmy on over to the demo area, we've got a lovely finished sample video. Here we go. And brand new die cutting machine to our channel. Would you mind talking around it? It's a Crafter's Edge, and it's different to what I've seen. So yeah.
Yes, I love this machine. I mean, there are a lot of die cutting machines on the market. What makes this one different is that it has this adjustable roller on the top, and I can actually kind of show that. Lift that machine up like that. You can see the adjustable roller.
Yeah.
And that obviously makes the rollers become closer together or further apart. And let's see, also, if I just turn this around real quick, you can see there's numbers on this side. Okay. So once you've already determined sort of what your number is or level is for cardstock or foam or a thicker material, you don't have to keep trying every time, right?
Great stuff.
You don't have to lose material. So it's really easy, and most people use typically the same cardstock every time.
Yeah.
The other great thing about this, because of the adjustable rollers, you don't need to shim. So you've got a base plate, you've got your top plate, and then you have your metal adapter plate. Obviously, we've used this one a little bit.
No, it's all good.
But this one is great for the Versa dies. You need to use this with the Versa dies, thicker materials, but with paper, you can just use the two plates.
Do you know what I'm thinking? What I'm thinking is, so this is a good weight machine. If you're a Freedom member, you are not paying postage, and it's coming from the States.
And this is all steel construction.
Wow.
There's no plastic gears in here. It's very durable. It's a very strong machine, and that's another thing I really like about it. You do kind of beat up your machines a little bit.
Yeah, I know. But the other good thing we've done is it's on 3 flexi-buy payments. So for $66.66. You'll get this. If you're a Freedom member, you're not paying for postage. Good grief.
It's such a great machine.
Do we get dies with this as well, apparently?
Oh, you do. You get a free Kayla's embellishment die.
Oh, how awesome. I did not realize.
Yes, you get a free die with it. And this is a thick, deep etch die.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to use it for paper, fabric, multiple layers of materials, thicker materials like mat board.
Wow, that is an incredible deal.
Projects, yeah.
Marvellous. Right then, over to you.
Yes, so very quickly, it kind of started over here. And if you see, so you can kind of see how to assemble, correct? So You've got your regular pink paper. You're going to cut your square out of it.
Yep.
Oop, your rectangle. So we'll take that rectangle. So this is the die we don't have, but a lot of people have the stitch squares and really basic dies. And then you're just going to run it through. It's already set to about a 5.
Yep.
If you're cutting thicker material, sometimes you'll hear a little crunching, and that's kind of how you know it works. It sounds bad at first. You're like, oh, why is it crunching like that? But it's exactly what it should be doing.
Yes.
And then, oh, we don't have it set thick enough. So now, see, I didn't waste that material. This is also what I love about it.
Yes.
It's, you know, you put the pressure down just a little bit.
How interesting. Not seen this before.
The pressure down, so it's about at a 4 or 5.
Yep.
And then I'm just going to run it through one more time.
Now, if you've got any questions for Kat, or you want to see anything, then do send your questions to studio@hochanda.com, or you can pop a little note on our Facebook page.
Yep. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's all right. But this is what we're going to do at home.
This is why, though, like I said, you don't lose any material.
That's it.
You just keep, you know, checking it out with the foam, especially foam or material or fabric.
Yeah.
Sometimes wool felt, you know, takes a little bit of a deeper setting.
Now we are at a third of the
Look
stock
at
of the
that.
pull and reveal gone.
Oh, well, the pull and reveal is so fun. I mean, you can do so many different things with it. So now you've got your square to start, okay?
Nice stitch detail.
Now what's really cool is, so this is your inner window piece.
Yep.
Okay, so we're just going to take our little inner window there, and we're going to go ahead and cut that. And the assembly piece is very simple. I mean, even, you know, young kids can do it, and they love doing the pull and reveal, right? Because it's extra fun. So.
And big kids like me.
Now, once you cut your window piece, then you're going to cut your top frame piece.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got some already done. Move to this next piece.
Sure.
So this is your top piece, okay? Oops, that covers this. Now, I also use this piece, this bigger square, for the back. So this one's kind of a sloppy back, but, right? But you can use this piece. A nice clean cut piece. So I use that same larger square for the pull and reveal.
Sure.
Now the next thing you're going to do is cut this piece. Okay, so you're going to get your tab that pulls back and forth. So this piece would be here. And let's grab some green paper. As you can see, we've already cut some out of this one. So you just lay this down. We're going to cut our pull tab.
So are you, I'm always interested, are you into all crafts? Do you sew as well?
No, it's predominantly been when I was a young kid, it was everything, right? Like jewelry and friendship bracelets and painting and shrinky dinks and you named it.
What is shrinky dinks?
Oh, it's like the film that you can color on, you put it in the oven
Shrink
and
plastic.
it shrinks.
Right, that's what it is.
So pretty much everything when I was young, and then I became a painter, a formal painter. And then from there, I started doing a lot of paper crafting, invitations, Christmas cards. So I'm very heavy paper crafting, but I love jewelry making. I'm just learning now on the sewing and quilting.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a newbie to that. So now you have your inside pull piece. So as you can see, it gets assembled by just sliding this in the back. And you have two little slot pieces that come with this. They're exactly the same. We won't get into cutting those, but you just line those up to cut those.
I see. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So then that's most of the assembly is done. Now again, I've taken my top piece and I can slide that in the back just as an example. And then you'll have your top piece for, let's see, I think I've got a green one over here. This one's kind of sloppy, so let's swap that out. So if you have a cut that gets kind of a little funky, we have mistakes, right? But we want to use the material.
Happy accidents.
So we can use that, perfect, covers that up, and then you can use this right on the top. And what you want to do is, once you fold this piece, you adhere that. And that's how you get your pull and reveal.
Right, yeah.
This slides right up through here.
Okay.
Okay, so we're just doing a little example, and we have finished ones, obviously. But once you lay that down, then you cut your little notch piece. We've got one cut right here.
Do we even get the die for that?
Yes, you do.
That's great.
Yep. And that one looks just like this.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
That's so good.
So it's so cool once it's all done. I think we have a finished one if you want to grab of those.
Yeah, let's grab this.
So it's all done and pretty. And then just like that. So you've got your little mechanism in back, your strip. You've got the 2 little slot pieces. You've got your cover window and your window die for the center and your little pull tab. So all the pieces come together. You can make so many different cards with this, so many different designs.
Yeah.
And like I said, everyone loves it. I mean, that's...
I do.
When you get a card like this, it's pretty impressive. I mean, you have to say, when people don't know much about papercraft and they get something like this that you've made, they're pretty impressed.
Pretty chuffed. I like it. So if you'd like to go for your pull and reveal, it's just £12.99. Item number is 276577. We're at nearly half the stock gone, so I'm glad you did that one first.
So fun. I know, this one is so fun.
Yeah.
So impressive.
Now, are you happy to go straight on to another demonstration?
Sure.
Yeah, is that okay?
I think we can basically...
we'll have a quick look at the machine just while you get set and give you the details for this. You are liking this machine, so you can adjust the pressure to suit you and to suit your type of dies, so no cardstock is waste. Of course, you can cut material as well, so it's very, very versatile indeed.
So great for cutting material and fabric, and you know, because all the dies are open, you can fussy cut material, you can cut certain shapes out of a piece of paper if you want to, a certain design, so it makes it really flexible when you have the nice open dies. And then again, I think one of the greatest things about this machine is no shimming.
Yes, and it
you don't have to keep messing around with shims and figuring out what, you know, how many shims you need for a certain material. You can just keep, like I did earlier, just keep trying and just lower or adjust the pressure, and you can cut perfect every time. Yeah, and it closes up very easy. So even the little handle closes up.
Oh, so good.
So I have a nice little, you know, craft cabinet, right, in my... I'm embarrassed to say it, in my dining room, because who uses a dining room?
Oh, yeah, true.
I mean, we never eat in there, so that kind of became...
Craft room. It
became the craft space. I've got a hutch in there, this sits in there, all the craft supplies, so it's very compact, very easy to use, and like I said, you don't have a million plates, a million shims. You just have the 3 plates that come with it, and the metal plate is what you want to use for your Versa dies, your thick edge dies.
Yes.
But if you're just cutting paper, you only need the 2 plates, and it's super simple. These can be replaced, but they really don't need to be replaced very often, especially these 2 acrylic plates.
Yeah.
Just the metal plate, maybe once a year, you would want to swap it out. Depends on how often you use it. Hopefully you'll use it a lot.
Yeah, of course.
You'll have to swap out the metal plate more often.
We've had a question come in from Mary. Hello, Mary. Mary would like to know, do you know if you can use the Sizzix Big Dies through this?
Yes, in fact, you can use any kind of dies through this. You can even use steel roll dies.
Okay.
So the old traditional steel roll dies, you can actually just place in here. You can lower the pressure all the way and just use, you know, one, probably even just this bottom plate.
Wow.
Or even probably no plate with those, you know, the original wood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Steel roll dies, but you can use any brand of paper die, any brand of, you know, thick etch die. We'll go through this machine.
So good, isn't it? So let me give you the details. 3 payments, that's not just 2 flexi buys, but 3, so it makes it even more affordable. 3 payments of £66.66. You also get your dies, which are here too. There's 2 dies that are coming to you that will cut all sorts of materials. 663-794. And again, don't forget, if you're a Freedom member, how good is this? Your postage is absolutely covered because it's a solid machine. Can you imagine if you weren't a Freedom member, what the postage would be, because it's coming from the States? If you're a Freedom member, quid's in here. Now, there is a delayed dispatch because, as I said, it's coming from across the pond. So it's being dispatched from the 16th of September, but it is well worth the wait. Okay, so back over to you. Sorry, do you want a minute to clear up, or are you all right?
Here, let's clear this
You're
up.
all right?
And then would you like to do the boxes?
I will do the boxes. Let's have a little look
at these. Everybody
Okay.
loves these. So if it ships out September 16th, they'll get it in time to make holiday gifts, right?
Nice. I like this. Here we go. So the lovely little gift boxes, they're ever so adorable. So this is the die that you're going to get. Well, set of dies. You've even got the tag. And it's going to create the most beautiful little gift boxes. You can pop some jewellery in here. You could pop some chocolate, some sweets. Great for children's parties as well. Well, and big kids too.
Yes, adults. I mean, really, when do we not like getting a box of candy?
I know. Look at these. Look at these. So
the
you've got the die
itself, correct.
Okay.
So the die itself, and you can kind of feel when you feel this die, you can feel where the cut lines are versus where those embossing or scoring lines are. So again, it's important on the pressure on the machine to make sure you have enough pressure to get the emboss lines show up so that you can fold it easily. Cut lines are always pretty simple. So I did adjust this pressure slightly.
Okay.
And I think I have it actually too deep now. Again, this is what's great about it. You don't have to lose any material. You can keep trying sort of different pressure levels, and once you have it set, then you don't have to worry about it. You can just keep cranking through boxes. So hear the crunching?
Yeah. So is there a point like where you go, no, I must stop? Do you know what I'm saying? Like if you've got it too...
I've got it too much pressure, I can barely crank it through. Yeah, it's too much pressure, right. If you can't turn the crank very easily. Now I have put, 2 pieces of leather together, and that becomes a very, very thick piece of material. So it does take a little bit of strength to get it through, but it gets through, and that's the amazing thing. I mean, it cuts 2 pieces of leather together. And let's see here, get a little... All of these dies have Teflon in them, and that's what makes them actually... So as you can see, once you start sort of folding, this paper has a little scratch in it. You can see the cut lines a little bit better on that side, actually. Yeah. The scoring lines, excuse me. So I just start folding on the sides to start. It's very, very simple.
Nice and easy.
Like I said, I cut these out for my kids and let them assemble them themselves. My daughter loves crafting.
Oh, that's nice.
Loves it. I mean, I don't know about if you have kids and if they love it, but...
I don't have kids, but I know kids love it.
Oh, they love crafting. My daughter gets a big smile on her face every time I say, hey, do you want to craft?
How old is she?
She's 9.
9?
Yeah, she's about to be 9.
Did she come over with you?
No,
not this time.
She wanted to.
Yeah, bring her next time.
She definitely wanted to. She's like, can I go? I said, no, this is for work, but maybe some other time. I would love to take her though.
Has she been here before to England?
No.
No? Right.
She hasn't really been overseas much. I mean, Mexico, but that doesn't really totally count from the U.S. It's not, Europe, but...
Where in America are you from?
I'm originally from Chicago, but I live in Arizona now.
Oh, lovely.
So the desert. I was saying how it's so hot there right now. By the time I get back after being in this cool air, it's not going to be very pleasant.
Oh, really?
We'll get off the plane, it'll be 110 degrees.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. So, again, I just put some adhesive on the 2 flaps, fold those up. Super simple.
How easy is this?
How cute. And then I just kind of push down in the center just to make sure my adhesive sticks.
Lovely for wedding favors.
Right? I know. And you can do initials on the front. You can stamp different designs first ahead of time if you want to. And so, again, now... If you can kind of see those little embossed score lines, you just kind of start pushing those in a little bit. And, it's just like a milk carton, right?
Yeah.
So you're just going to kind of push those little score lines in like so. And they're going to pop in place. We'll move to the other side. You want to be gentle because you don't want to mess up your paper. But... Okay.
Oh, nice.
Isn't it so cute?
Yeah. It's a lovely little size as well.
It's just adorable.
You could hang these from the Christmas tree.
I thought about doing that too for ornaments because you can use all your different holiday papers.
Yeah.
Now, once you would put something in, you can add your adhesive. I like to personally, after that, put a little hole punch in and add some ribbon to the top. But we'll just adhere this. It's not perfect. No, I'm just kidding.
No, don't worry. It's lovely to see it come together.
No, it's just funny how, when you're crafting, you just want everything lined up perfectly and you want everything to look great. But that's why these dies are so great because look how perfect that lined up.
Adorable.
With very minimal effort. And then, like I said, I like to sometimes take then just a hole punch right on the top and just 2 little punches. And we can grab a finished one just to show. I don't have to thread that, but see? So with one of these, I just put 1 little hole in the center for that ribbon. I put 2 in for this one, added the little tag. This is from the baking stamp set.
Oh.
Yep, and this little tag comes actually, I believe, with this box,
it does.
right? In the die set.
Yes, it's all
so
good.
You get the little gift tag, you get the box, and you can do so many different things with it.
Oh, we'll bring this in so you can see. There you go. There's the tag on here. Really nice, really easy to do. Our producer's just had a lovely idea. She said if you put some weights in it, something like maybe some pebbles or something, they could hold down helium balloons even.
That is a really good idea.
Nice idea, yeah.
That's always something when the kids get the balloons, they end up losing them.
True.
And then they lose their minds.
I know,
so.
yeah. We're approaching 20% of the stock gone on this lovely set of dies. 1999 778882. Right, I shall leave you for a second to get ready for the third demonstration. Here's the website. So you can check out all of the items that we have on the show. So we have the lovely cap from Makers Movement, brand new supplier today. It's so nice when we see all of these new suppliers coming to us here at Hochanda. Again, if you've got any questions that you would like to ask Kat, or you'd like to see something in particular, then we always like to hear from you. So you can send your questions to studio@hochanda.com. Or, of course, you can pop a little note on our Facebook page. Right, so, again, just so you can see our beautiful little set of dies for making the boxes. They are so sweet, aren't they? Look at these. Adorable. Look at it, look. So you could make little advent calendars. They could be favour boxes. They could be little gifts for, you know, the Christmas table before you have your Christmas meal, whatever. I mean, not just Christmas, it's just because I'm thinking about Christmas because it's not that far away. But so nice as little gift boxes and favour boxes. £19.99, 778882 is your item number. Then we've got the pull and reveal, which I really like this set of dies. 80%, no, it can't sell out before I've run upstairs. Because I need to order this, okay? I'm just saying. Look how cute this is. I adore this. See, this for me is the perfect card for thank you cards. Or the perfect size. So inside, a little sentiment saying thank you. Or, of course, you could pop a little photo in there if you wanted. Robin saying an embarrassing photo. No, nice photo. Look, I really like this. Isn't that so cute? So adorable. So 80% of the stock has gone. Just leave one for me. £12.99. This is the set of dies that you get. It's all very self-explanatory. You just snip the dies apart and then you can use them. You've got the pull tab. You've got absolutely everything that you need. It's very clever. What? No, it's limited. No, I mean, good for you if you're getting it. £12.99. 276577 is your item number. Then next up, we have got In the Kitchen, lovely set of stamps. If you know someone who loves to bake, you know someone, or you yourself love to bake, or you're watching that fantastic programme with a certain silver fox. Look, you've got little spoon. that made Leslie chuckle. You've got baked with love. You've got the spoons. What did you say, Robin? Apparently, the certain silver fox, Robin, our producer, would marry him. Right, so if you like to go for this, it's £10.99. Yes, he does have amazing eyes. £10.99, 759 358. Webster's going, oh. Right, next up. Don't let me sell out of these either because I need to go upstairs and order these. Right, this is your Day of the Dead die set. If you can stretch to it, go for the stamps as well because it all makes sense. They work together. But we have got them as separate item numbers. Look, shake a card, shake a card. I love it. That's so cool. Now, have a look at the dies. Look, isn't that so cute? So cool. These wonderful samples. Now, how many dies have we got? 11 pieces in total. They're £12.99, 129631. Again, just snip these dies apart so you can use them. But yes, please do go for the stamps as well because then it will all make sense. They are sized perfectly for the dies. Now, you've got 20 stamps in here, so of course you've got your extras, but you've got the Day of the Dead skull, you've got some candles, you've got some flowers. I don't know what it is, but I just love this festival. Absolutely adore it. We've got extra flowers there. And look at all the detail on the skull. It's cool, isn't it? £14.99, 801 671. There we go. Next up, we have got Notes of Love. 48 stamps. I like Makers Movement because they give you not just fantastic images and sentiments, but they give you value. This is jam-packed, full of fantastic stamps. oodles of sentiments, absolutely oodles. This one is just, oh, and I love the little scribbles. I love the banner. You can pop the sentiments in because they're going to fit the little birds. How good is this? $14.99. You've got the sun rays. Beautiful. 008891 is your item number. Now, we've got the foam cutters, so you will get the foam, well, you can get the foam, but if you want to cut the foam perfectly, this is really cool. It's a Versa die. This is $19.99. 067771. It's not just the foam it'll cut other materials as well. That's what we like. And then again, if you're going for this, try and go for the foam as well. This is double-sided. You're getting 8 sheets, so it's adhesive both sides. Let me go and get, here you are. This is a sample that's using the foam, so you get a bit of dimension. Do you want it lifted? There you go, Webster. Look, you can see you've got a nice bit of dimension there. Look, that is your foam, double-sided adhesive. It's very lightweight, so your card's not going to topple over either. $11.99, 336601. Oh, now Kat is back on at 3 p.m. and I believe tomorrow as well. It's different items on every show. Here's a little tease because I haven't seen these. Right, these are fabric dies coming up at the 3 o'clock show. So please do give her a crafty hug, send your well wishes. She's new to us here. And then after she's done the show, she's going to go sightseeing in London.
That's right.
That's right. So here are the fabric dies. Oh, that's cute. Is that a little chicken? Is it? That's so sweet. Look,
oh, the little
birds,
rooster.
the rooster.
That's a Sue Spargo design, actually. If people are aware of Sue Spargo, she does a lot of wool. People who, quilt and do knitting know who Sue Spargo is. And
marvelous. I look forward to this show.
Incredible designs. And you can see the little circle die set. That's actually the top selling Crafter's Edge SKU because it's so difficult to cut fabric circles perfectly.
Interesting. I like it. Look at those. How many circles have
cool?
we got?
I know. There's
Oodles.
tons in there.
Oh, see, that's a nice example.
Amazing?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
So for anybody just joining us, would you like to talk us around the Crafter's Edge machine?
Yes, I was just going to say we can kind of play around with starting to make this tag, so we can look at stamps and again, like we talked about earlier, it's got the adjustable roller on top, and then it's got a little guide on the back with numbers on it. I can turn that around actually. Show everyone. Because once you have your settings, once you know what they are for paper or foam or fabric or felt or wool or whatever it is, you can then just go back to that number because you know exactly what it is. There's not a lot of trial and error though with doing this. I mean, you run it through a couple times, make sure it cuts. You don't have to shim. You've just got the 2 plates here. So you get your base plate, which is the white, your top acrylic plate, and then you also get a metal adapter plate. The metal adapter plate is for cutting the Versa dies, or the thick, the deeper dies. So for paper, you really just need these 2 plates. And we're going to go ahead and start with this little card.
Shall I show you where we're headed?
So we'll use just the cute little pink pattern paper. And we'll take our little frame here, a little frame die, and almost everyone has sort of the stitch squares, right? Stitch squares, stitch circles, the basics. So you just lay this right on here.
Sure.
And I don't even have any washi tape, but just set it down.
Okay.
And then just run it through. Now I had lowered the pressure earlier on our demo, so I'm just going to raise it up slightly for the paper, run it through. Usually you'll hear like some sort of little crunch there so that you know it's working.
When I first started on the channel, because it all happened very quickly, I didn't know about die cutting.
Was wrong,
right?
And I went like, I'm breaking this.
That's right.
Exactly. I did too. The first time, I mean, I had always used a lot of digital cutters.
Yeah.
But I like this so much better because it's so much faster.
Yeah.
You know, I can just take out the machine, I can start cutting, anyone can do it. Instead of making it much more complex and having to learn programs and different things, it just makes it so easy. Now we can take a little smaller, oops, that's our little window, a smaller stitch square here if we want to.
Yeah.
And we can do our little stamp design in there.
I do like the stitch detail.
I know,
Looks
right?
elegant.
So cute.
Yeah.
And just adds that extra something. I mean, I remember before these dies even came out over 10 years ago, you just were cutting squares, right? And then you were using the little corner punchers to make details and things like that. So this just makes it so easy.
So I'm holding this because, well, I mean, good for you, Kat, good for you at home. We have sold out. I just didn't get a chance to go and get it. The pull and reveal. We have. So thank you, enjoy, because you're going to have oodles of fun. I mean, who doesn't love this? Ta-da! Ta-da! There you go. So thank you very much if you purchased it. And when it arrives to you, in a couple of weeks' time, because it is coming from the States, it's going to be like Christmas, because you can like, oh yes, I ordered that. Yes, it's here. And then you can have a play. So cool. Thank you.
Okay, so now I'm just going to cut another little piece out here for my little sentiment. As you can see, all the pieces laying together. We'll use some foam, by the way.
Oh yeah, that would be good.
We've already got some cut foam, but then we'll show how to do that as well with the Versa dies. And so now we have our little piece here. Now some people too, they'll stamp ahead of time on their paper. Again, because you have open dies, then you know it's placed perfectly. So if you wanted to, you could basically stamp on this paper first, then place your die, and it'll come out great. People get a little nervous about that. It's a little big for our purpose, but this block is a little dirty, but that's okay.
It's a little dirty.
We got it. It's a little dirty.
How much have you worked with Leonie yet?
Not much. Why? She doesn't like things to be dirty?
Oh no, the opposite. She can't stay clean.
Okay, I get that. I get that. I get that. So again, with the acrylic block, you can see exactly where it goes, where that sentiment goes. Just place that like that.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Oh, isn't that so cute?
Nice font too. Yeah, really nice.
So then you can start laying these up. Now, I'd mentioned earlier, you've got your foam, okay? So this is fully cut out, but you can use pieces of this, right? You don't need to, so if I want, I can use that centerpiece, right? We can cut pieces out to make strips, and then we'll just lay this right on the back. It's very sticky.
That is useful.
Isn't that amazing?
Because you can cut them to the right size.
You cut them perfect every time. Look at that.
That
and then, like I said,
good.
you've got that professional look on the inside from the side.
So you've got foam tape in a sheet that you can die cut to the right size. I like this a lot.
And that's the thing. So sometimes, I mean, you can use the whole square, but sometimes you might just need a strip. So on the pull and reveal, for example, you can raise that up, but you still have to have room for your little mechanism, right? So you can't use a perfect square, so you could just cut a piece out and get your little strip, just as an example. And you can just lay the strip down, okay? So, super simple.
We've got an email from Debbie from Chicago.
Oh!
Good morning from Chicago, she's saying.
Hey, Chicago, Chi-Town, love it.
She said she's so great to catch you this show. Wait, what time is it in Chicago? Are we in the middle of the night?
Is she actually in Chicago right now?
I think
We're
so.
living here from Chicago.
Oh, wait.
It would be 11, midnight.
She said good morning from Chicago.
Oh, that's so cool.
Bless you. That's dedicated.
That's awesome. Yeah, I love it.
And she's saying she loves your products and you'll do super well at Hochanda.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. It's so nice. You probably recognize the accent right away. If you're from Chicago, I didn't even probably have to say that. You'll recognize it right away. Yeah.
Somewhere I'd love to go.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Oh, my goodness, yes. So many places I want to go in the States.
It's a great city. I mean, I'll have to admit, the food is great. The people are really nice. It's just an awesome place to visit.
Cool.
So this is all, you know, completely layered up with your foam. I mean, it's just so simple. This one, obviously, like we said, the stamps were used to do the background, and then add the "You Are the Sweetest," and it's just a little gift tag for someone.
Very nice indeed. Look, there we go. Details for the foam are on the screen. You're getting 8 of the sheets, 4 by 8 inches, and we're approaching how much? 20% of the stock gone, $11.99, 336-601.
Yep, I think there's 4 of these in the.
Oh,
did you say 8? 4? There's 4 in a pack.
But are we getting 8 sheets? It says on the screen.
Oh, maybe they're doing a double then.
Yeah,
They're probably doing 2 packs in 1 box.
We can check this.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
No, that's all good.
Don't want anyone to get something and think they were getting something else.
No worries.
So, foam.
Yeah.
So we've already got some cut here, but take this Versa die. So like I said, we've painted these in black instead of in silver so that you can tell the difference when you have all your dies on the table, because you really can't tell when you're looking right at it that it's really much thicker than this.
Right.
It is, but you can't tell really with the naked eye. So we've made these black and the paper in silver so that you can tell the difference. And again, just very simple. This might even fit. Oh, no. It's like it might even fit sideways. Okay, let's drop this in. And again, well, let me use, I don't need to even use the metal, most likely. I know, and This one, again, when you feel the pressure going through.
Yeah.
Like I've got it pretty heavy duty in there, but it rolls through really easily. I mean, just doesn't take a lot of effort.
Yeah.
Especially with the foam, the way that it swooshes down.
I heard that crisp crunch then as well.
Okay, now see, look, didn't cut all the way through yet.
So that's
again,
the beauty of the machine.
That's the beauty of the machine. I can just lower that pressure a little bit, and we run it back through. And that's what I really like about this machine. You don't lose any material. Multiple papers. I don't know if you've seen this here, but people will layer like a rainbow sheet.
Oh, yeah?
Like the red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and cut it to do a background instead of a foam layer.
Right.
Let's see.
So how is it cut?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yep. And then just pop this out. And it's ready to go. You've got all your layers there. All your different squares.
Nice.
Isn't that cool?
That is cool. Is that Kaz Bob's in my head?
So many.
Hello, Kaz. She's in the gallery. She's coming to see how the show's doing. Very well.
Amazing. I mean, just so many of these squares. And like I said, you can cut them then into strips or use them for whatever you need to.
So clever. So we've got this lovely die on the show. Details are on screen. It'll cut through. What other materials will it cut through?
Okay, so you can cut up to 6 layers of paper and fabric. You can cut cork. You can cut mat board, chipboard. Let's see. Gosh, just about any thicker material that you can think of, really.
Oh, are we talking about, anything that you could cut with a pair of scissors, you could cut with this, that sort of thing?
Well, and really even thicker.
Right,
Because you can't cut mat board with scissors, right?
Good point.
So, yeah, mat board, and really even fabric. I mean, to get a nice, crisp, clean detail on fabric, you can't use a scissors, and a lot of people, obviously, quilters will use like an acrylic block and then a rotary cutter.
Okay.
Again, this is challenging, and it takes some skill level, whereas with the dies, layer up the fabric and then run it through, and it'll come out perfectly clean and crisp every time.
Lovely. So details are on screen, as I said, $19.99. Lots of you going for this. 067771. Can we again, just for anybody just joining, do you want to move to here? Do you? Yes, we're gonna have a little shuffle down because we want to talk about this machine because lots of people are very curious about it. First time we've had this here on Hochanda. Can you give us a little description?
Yes, of course. So this is the Crossover 2. And it's a little dirty. Oh, it's dirty, Leonie. It's
there you go.
It's dirty on the front. This is a great machine. It's very heavy duty. In fact, I'm lifting, I think it's about 6 or 7 pounds, maybe even a little bit more. But it's a very easy machine to use. And again, it comes with all the different plates so that you can cut any kind of material you want. It just depends on the die that you have. So you can use the paper dies, and you can use any brand. Someone called in about that earlier. You can use Sizzix, you can use Spellbinders, you can use any of the different dies that you already have. If by chance you had steel rule dies from way back in the day, you can cut those in here as well.
Brilliant.
It has this adjustable roller on the top, and we'll just kind of flip that like that. So you can go up and down.
Lovely.
Okay, you don't have to shim. And then right on the front, you've got your dial here. So you've got all the numbers. Typically, I go down to about a 4 or 5 for cardstock. So you just roll it down. It comes with 3 plates. Very simple. So you've got your base plate, and then you've got your top plate, and then your metal adapter plate, which is for cutting using your VersaDies. Now, as you saw before, though, with the foam, I just used the VersaDie with the 2 plates. I didn't even need the metal plate.
Right.
The metal plate is great for fabric, cork, other materials that that need sort of, it's like, just creates extra pressure essentially. So that's really the only shim that you have. The machine is all metal gears, so there's no plastic in here that can break easily. Like I said, it's very heavy, it's very durable. Open it up, it's got this Velcro closure.
Marvelous.
And sometimes people say, well, that Velcro won't last, but people have had their machine for, there was an original Crossover 1.
Really?
For like 5 years, and the Velcro still works. So
when did the Crossover
problem.
2 come out, just out of interest, do you know?
Gosh,
don't worry if you don't
question.
know.
I believe it was about 4 or 5 years ago.
Right, so going strong. Lovely.
Yep. Yeah, and the Crossover 1 was out for a long time before that through a brand called Tatterlace. I think people are familiar with that brand.
We are, yeah.
So yeah, it's very simple. Just run your plate through, put your paper and your die in, or your fabric, or whatever it might be, and then just turn the crank. And it's a super easy manual machine. Anyone can use it. Kids. If you have any arthritis issues or anything like that, it's a very smooth handle. It's not very difficult to use.
No, obviously all cases are different, and you also get full instructions, and you even get some bonus dies as well. How good is this?
It's really cool. If you've never tried any of the thicker dies, so if you've only used the paper dies so far, these thick dies are really neat. I mean, that is one thing. You can cut so many things with these thicker dies. Of course, the foam, but like I said, fabric and chipboard and all sorts of different things. So it's really neat to already get one of these to start with, so you can try it out just in case you haven't before.
Lovely. So details are on screen. Again, what I love about Hochanda is we have flexi buy. So instead of you having to pay the full amount, you can spread the cost over 3 months, £66.66. And also, what I like about Freedom membership, about flexi buy, is that you don't have to wait for 3 months' time. Like, you don't have to have paid it all off before you can play with this. We will send it out to you once you've paid that first instalment. It is on delayed dispatch from the 16th of September because it's coming from across the pond, but it's well worth it. And if you're a Freedom member, you'd imagine how much this would be postage-wise. Your postage is sorted. There you go. It's worth becoming a Freedom member to get this.
The postage is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So that's a good deal.
That is a very good deal. 663794. Now, we have got some finished samples to show you, so let's take a look. Lovely stuff. We've just been having a chat. I think phone calls are being made. We will let you know what's happening. Trying to get a bit more stock because you loved that pull and reveal. So we'll see what we can do.
I know, the pull and reveal.
Casbobs, get on it. There you go.
It's very popular.
Yes, indeed. So the box, the lovely gift box, is also very, very popular. So if you didn't see how this was made, you're going to do another one for us, Kat, aren't you?
Very simple. And again, you want to make sure there's enough pressure on here so that your embossing lines show up. So we just place the die face down. Get it in the machine. I'm going to lower this pressure a little bit. Put your top plate on. And again, you don't need to use the metal shim when you're doing paper. You're going to hear the cracking.
It's a satisfying sound actually.
You know something's happening, right? Okay. And by the way, people, I mean, I don't know, I got into the habit because I watched everyone else run it back and forth. But you really only need to run it through once. I don't know, it's just kind of a habit, like I said, that people do it back and forth.
Well, sometimes it's because we don't want to reach over. That's all it is.
So this, as you can see, you've got your cut lines already, but then there's these little scoring lines in there. So I like to just start folding on the sides. Very simple. Just folding the sides in. We're going to fold the bottom in. Tape the bottom, and it's another really, it's just so easy to make this. Kids can do it. And we'll just take our runner here, add some adhesive, and flip our box around and line that up. And this is the other nice thing, all those lines, look how perfect you can line that up. Looks so professional. So that's the base, and then we're just going to go ahead and fold in our little flaps here. So easy. Fold them in. And then I like to add some adhesive on the two sides. So a little bit of adhesive there, flip this up. Again, very easy to assemble. A little bit of adhesive here. And then we'll just fold the little bottom in, like so. And boom, got the beginning of our little milk carton. And then on the sides, you've got your embossing score lines here. So it becomes really easy to fold. You've got one right at the top of the box, and then the little triangles. So you just kind of start working those in a little bit. Makes it really easy. And like you said, you could make these into ornaments very easily.
Hang them from trees.
And you said people put little place cards and things out at the holidays. Is that at the holidays? That they put little favors at each table setting?
And weddings as well.
Oh, like so Jordan almonds, right?
Yeah,
People put their little Jordan almonds in there.
That's it.
I didn't know if anyone did that anymore. Do people still use those here? Okay.
Well, I tell you what a lot of people tend to do now is leave little miniature bottles of booze.
Oh, see, now that makes a lot of sense. Actually, it's really the married couple that needs to have that.
That's hilarious.
So I put a little bit of adhesive on top. Now we didn't put anything in this because we're just pretending. But if you had put something inside, then you can attach the top with some adhesive.
Lovely.
And then I like to. Oh, it's over here. I like to add a little hole punch. I just do that because I like the finished look of having that ribbon on there. Oh, and then we have our little gift taggy that comes with it.
That's great.
We should do that as an example
that'd be
too.
great.
Cut some of that. So we'll just take something basic, flip it over. Now again, we're going to loosen that pressure a little bit because we had that for getting those score lines perfect.
Yeah.
So again, no shimming, like it was just in and out, so easy. You don't have to mess around with all those extra pieces.
Yeah.
And I see people putting, multiple cardstock pieces in there and trying to get all their cuts perfect. And this comes out perfect every time with just turning the dial. And then there's our little tag.
How cute.
You can put our little, we can even do another little
little
on
sentiment.
there.
That's nice.
I know. Everything works together so well. I mean, really, if you even got the whole lot, for example, everything works together perfectly. The foam, the Versa dies, the gift box, all the stamp sets, all works together perfectly. So we'll just put our You Are the Sweetest on here. Adorable. And then I just punch a little hole in the top of this. This is actually our jewelry hole punch, by the way, for our show tomorrow.
Matter.
I know, it doesn't matter.
Use it.
Exactly. We've got the jewelry toolbox, I believe.
What time are you on tomorrow?
Tomorrow at 8 a.m.
8 a.m.
And I'm pretty sure, like I said, we've got the toolbox on that has the jewelry hole punch. But yeah, then you can just take a little, thread this through. Not the best at threading, by the way. It's too detailed. But you get the idea, right?
Absolutely.
Of threading that through. I'm not going to do that. But
there you go.
it's a perfect little box.
Yay. And there you go, some more samples. How sweet is this?
I know. And then with one of them, I think I'd put there's a little stamp, a little box or a little square on the front. So again,
like
going back to even little, so this one has another set too that goes with it called Buildable Buddies. We'll have to bring that one back when we come back.
That would be great.
That has the little ears and little antlers and things like that.
Very cute indeed. $19.99 if you want to go for this set of dies. 778882. Here's the website, so you can see all of the items that we've got on the show. So again, please make sure you're tuning in a bit later on. Oh, we're going to here, I think. There we go. So please make sure you're tuning in a bit later on. 3 o'clock, Kat's going to be back on. Don't forget the die cutting machine. It's brand new today for us here at Hochanda. We've got it on 3 flexi buy payments. You get all your plates and you get the lovely dies too. And if you're a Freedom member, you're not paying for the postage, which is awesome. So we're just coming back to revisit a few things. We've got these gorgeous stamps in the kitchen.
So cute, the baking set. So especially with the holidays coming up, I mean, a lot of people give you know, mustards and jams and different kinds of candies and cookies. So this is the perfect set for that. You can make tags, you can decorate you can make like stickers. Let's say that you use this, for example, made this into a sticker so that you could then just stick it onto the box for the baked goods that you give to someone. You can make recipe cards. So instead of just saying, oh yeah, I'll email you the recipe, you can actually then provide them with this, which is so sweet, and give them this instead of just saying, oh yeah, I'll just email you the recipe. You can actually send this, which is very thoughtful.
I really like that. $10.99, 759 558. No, 358, apologies. Very quick look at Day of the Dead. Of course, I'm going to squeeze that one in.
I love it. I know. When I worked on the shaker card, it was just so fun because, again, and it makes it really easy, right? When you have the stamp and die set that coordinates perfectly, it makes it very easy to line up. So I'd mentioned this is done with the foam.
Okay.
So once this was cut out, peel back the bottom layer of the foam and lay it right onto the stamp. So you can see right in there and you can line it up perfectly. And then once you take the top layer off, you know, you sprinkle your little things in, take the top layer off and put your acetate on. And then right from there, just layer another piece of paper on. This is a little frame, super simple. I might have even used the Versatile to cut that frame, I think I did.
Oh, we have 15 seconds left. So thank you for such a lovely show. Lovely to work with you. You can order after the hour. You can get the dies, you can get the stamps, and we will see you at 3 p.m. tonight.
Thank you so much.
Today.
Yes, thank you.
Indeed. More coming up after this short break. Stay tuned. And coming up next, we've got Heartfelt Creations, followed by lovely Leslie with Chocolate Baroque, and then Craft with Tudor Rose Patchwork. That's coming up this afternoon. Stay tuned.
Hello everyone. I've got a minute or two to tell you why you should all be members of Hochanda Freedom. Did you know that with Hochanda Freedom, you could be saving on your deliveries every month? For just a £6.97 monthly fee, you will benefit from unlimited standard delivery, which means the more you spend with us, the more you save. And you know the best bit? You can cancel any time. Becoming a member of Hochanda Freedom, you will also be able to take advantage of our exclusive Freedom member discounts, where you can save anything up to 20% on an already fantastic Hochanda price. Freedom members will also receive our exclusive members badge and Freedom newsletter, which will keep you updated with all the goings on behind the scenes. Just look at all these benefits for £6.97 per month. Over 10,000 of you are already members, and we thank you so much for being a part of our family and sharing your crafting passion with us. In fact, I'm now going to hand over to you to tell everyone else about your experience with Hochanda Freedom.
It's lovely because you have the special offers, don't you, that give you a nice discount off, sometimes up to 20%.
I don't have to worry about the postage. I can spend a £5 on something that I've seen as and when I've seen it, or I can spend 20 or 30 or £50. It doesn't matter.
I get special offers, I get special discounts. They tell me when everything's happening. So if there's a special show I want to watch, then it's there.
Yes, you do save. If you buy like I do, you save.
You see? You could be a member instantly for £6.97 per month with no ongoing monthly obligation. So when you want to cancel, you can. Just give us a call or go to our website quoting the item number 88888. So don't forget, you get your unlimited standard delivery, exclusive Freedom discounts, members badge and a members newsletter. What are you waiting for? Join Hochanda Freedom today and become a member of the growing Hochanda family.
Hi, I'm Hayley. Join me for some amazing Fabric Freedom shows. Fabric Freedom design all their fabrics here in the UK, and they design them with quilters in mind, so they're really good at picking out those unidirectional prints, really nice and small prints so you can work on smaller patchwork projects, and paste prints as well, which is one of their signature fabrics. They do lots more fabrics besides quilting cottons, so tune in to the Fabric Freedom shows here on Hochanda.
It's almost like a fairy tale beginning.
It is, I love
that. Little kind of waft stars. Yes. Pink heartfelt stars. Exactly, and that's why we are here, because it's a Heartfelt Creations one-day special that you had a double launch of last night.
We did yesterday, 2 hours of fabulous Astas.
Well, this is it, yeah.
So this is the Wild Asta collection, because we haven't worked together. For some reason, they asked me who did the show last night, and I said, Hayley. Sorry, Catherine. Sorry, Catherine. So, yes, so this is the Wild Asta. Okay. This is our monthly release.
It is.
And this collection contains, obviously, the beautiful 24-page paper pad. We have 3 stamp sets and 3 die sets. They coordinate together.
I love that idea.
With that beautiful Asta theme in pinks and purples, summery, any occasion. I'm looking at those, and there is, as I say, there is nothing specific in it. I love florals because you're kind of open to any time of the year. As we can see that beautiful scroll in there as well. So we have got a beautiful collection for you this month.
And as you quite rightly say, it starts off with that pad in the centre there with your essentials and the additional stamps and dies. But over half the stock of the one-day special has gone. So if you are thinking about getting hold of it, yeah, it might be an idea to think of that sooner rather than later. Now, you've got £15 saving with this one, but more importantly, you can spread that cost as well. So if you do want to spread the cost, then you can do. But bear in mind, you have got extended delivery with this one. So we're looking at, is it the 9th?
Is it the 9th? The 10th. The 10th. That's because it's a US company. We're shipping them over from the US, and you can never guarantee 100% how long it's going to. Because
should we have a little look at that core pad? Now, we have across the top got the pad and the essentials. So within the essentials, you're going to get obviously the pad,
the paper pad.
You can get more of these if you do want them. You know how it works.
Yeah,
but
and then you're also getting the stamp and die with that as well.
Yeah.
But the paper pad, again, with all heartfelt, you're getting your panels, the matte and layerings done for you, you're getting sentiments in there. So they're double-sided, so what we're showing you is the front side and the back side.
No problem.
Okay. So you can see you've got those beautiful florals in there,
gorgeous.
Great for your scrapbooking. You've got your 6x6s there if you want to make a slightly bigger card. And as I say, the Asta theme runs throughout the whole collection.
Beautiful colour palette as well.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Nice and easy to work with those gorgeous kind of dusky pinks and those purples and
the
lilacs.
Yeah, and obviously you can add your inks to it if you want to just stress it a little bit as well.
I like this as well because every little scrap of that page is covered. So whether you wanted to make your square toppers or your kind of A6 size ones, or whether it's just tags and the elements.
I mean, what I tend to do is on one paper pad I cut all the panels out. Okay, so I've got all the panels to go, so I know I've got 2 of each, so I can make 2 cards. And then the second one, I tend to use all the bigger pages. I use that for my matte and layerings. I make that to use it to make boxes. These are fantastic. So you've got 2 sheets of these. So if you think, you know, you've got 2 scrolls, so you've got 4 purple scrolls in total.
And this is where those dies come into play.
And they coordinate beautifully together. It's really nice, easy, quick cards that you can create. But having said that, you can still ink these up as well.
Good point.
So you've got 2. So you've got the pink, and then you've got that lilac-y purple.
Gorgeous. And of course, these are the other side, the flip side. Seen lots of kind of coordinating elements from previous collections.
Previous ones. Now, last night, I couldn't remember which one this was from. I thought it was from something else, and it wasn't a lady. I think her name was Heather. I have to apologise to Heather because Heather emailed in and said it was from, and I can't remember now when she did say it was from, but I said, no, it's not. Because for some reason, I don't know where this year has gone.
Well, it's flown by, hasn't it? September already.
It was from the Cherry Blossom.
Oh, yes, that was a pretty one.
But for some reason, I thought the Cherry Blossom was from last year. Wow. I have no idea where. I've lost this year, totally. But of course, then you've got your tags, your sentiments in there as well that you can cut out by hand, or you can use the coordinating dies that were out last year.
And there you go, running right the way through.
Right the way through.
Love that
24 double-sided sheets, 2 sheets of each, 12 designs.
But it's what you do with them, isn't it? I mean, have a look at some of these. They are beautiful. Whether it's your smaller cards or your larger cards, then you've got every element for them.
Yes, so you can make your 3-dimensional flowers on them, or you can do something, and I'm trying to find one that hasn't. So then you can make them nice and 3-dimensional, bright and vivid and cheerful. Or you could go for something a little bit more flatter. So if you're posting it, you know, you have got elements in the collection to make it flat. You don't have to put all that dimension on it. I love that because she's done the aperture.
And I noticed that page, that's a 12 by 12 where you kind of got all those sentiments.
Yes, so you've got all the sentiments, you've got all those images in there as well.
Absolutely beautiful. Love the idea, and of course all sorts of different occasions catered for. Now we have got the details on the screen of your one-day special, but of course it's all about choices with Heartfelt Creations. So with the one-day special, you're getting the stamp, the pad and the stamps and the dies from the essentials, and you're also getting those additional elements down at the front, as well as your storage bag for you to keep everything.
We mustn't forget
that bag. You are going to get that as well. But you might not want to stretch to the one-day special, which is why Heartfelt Creations bring you those essentials. The essentials being the 12 by 12 pad and the stamps and the dies.
And the dies, yes. So if you want to make your Astas, if you're into your flower making, you want to decoupage them up, make your 3-dimensional flowers, this would be the one to go for.
It certainly is, especially since 60% of the stock has gone.
Wow.
So yes, if you are thinking about getting the essentials, the details on your screen. Freedom members, lots of new Freedom members after the Clarity weekend. So £42.20 £127.27. And of course you can spread that cost over 2 payments, bringing it down to just a little over £21.14, which is brilliant, because if you're going for the paper pad, it's usually about £17.99.
It's about £17.99 just for the paper pad alone.
So for an extra £4 or there or thereabouts, you are going to get both of second payment in a month's time, but then you've got everything, and of course the stamps and the dies, they will continue going. And
you've got those for basically ever. Sorry. So with the flowers, you've actually got 4 different size flowers, so you can make tiny ones, you can make the larger ones. You've got everything in there, and don't forget you've also got images in there that you could, if you're not going for the full set, you've got images in there that you could fussy cut out, so you're still getting the scroll in there, you're still getting those others. Okay, you're going to have to fussy cut them out, but you've still got a really nice selection in there.
You have indeed. Now if you want to go for the essentials, details on your screen there, 548 591, and we continue to keep the details of the one-day special at the bottom of the screen while we share with you what the design team have been up to. Check these out. Absolutely beautiful. Love them. Such kind of light and airy. Love the colours in them as well.
It's a lovely summer, spring collection. As I say, all year round. But I would probably, I don't know, Christmas. Crafters can do anything.
But they incorporate a bit of sunshine, don't they?
Yes, they do.
I think that's
exactly.
a nice thing.
So with the, I'm just going to show you how to use the stamp. So you've got 3 in that the Wild Asta stamp and die set. Okay. However, you have actually got 2 different size chrysanthemums on that one, and then you've got the medium one and 2 small ones, which is really handy because you're not having to stamp them all out individually.
Now it's interesting because you call the chrysanthemums there.
Oh, did I? I did this last night. I'm so sorry.
But no, that's not a problem, because it just shows the style of the petal. They can lend themselves to many others.
I did make one that we kind of said could be a chrysanthemum.
Well, exactly.
See, that's where I...
Exactly. It's not just an Asta.
I'm so sorry.
Not at all.
But it is the Wild Asta.
I think it shows it, yeah. Right. Just shows that you can use it in so many different ways.
I obviously didn't have enough coffee this morning, but that's because I was just trying to... We were going through a list of how many flowers we could actually make with it, and we came out with quite a few.
Aren't they? Yeah, as I say, Gerbers, daisies. There's loads of different ones that are similar sort of style.
You just have to change the middles and what you're putting in the centres, and you can make a completely different flower. So I'm using my Stamp Perfect. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink. I'm going to do a purple one, I think.
Oh, nice.
So I'm going to ink this up. In actual fact, do you know, I'm going to go for a completely different colour.
Oh, okay, right.
Oh, shall we?
Mix things
Have I got
up?
time? Yeah, let's go for it.
Oh, nice.
2. I'm going to go for a blue.
But this is the thing, isn't it? You've got the creativity, so it might be that you're choosing one of those background papers or using a background paper from your own stash. Or maybe
and then you
an inky
can pop
mop-up
it
or
with
something.
anything. Yeah, but again, there's lots of colours in there that you could actually add your blue to. So I'm going to ink this up because I want to do this a bit different.
Okay.
I've got an idea in my head. So as I say, you're getting 2.
Oh, look at the Christmas.
And to be perfectly honest, you could get away with just colouring the centre of that. And then I'm just going to do one more.
We're busy for those storage binders, by the way. I've just brought it in, just in case you weren't aware. Each time there's a new collection release, we also bring the fabulous binders, because within the binder you've got all the storage capacity for all those new stamps and those new dies. It means that you can keep them all organised in your craft room for just £12.99. So if you wanted those, details are there on your screen.
Right, so I'm going to stamp that up twice. Okay. Oh. I didn't do it on purpose, but it actually matches the colour of the platform, doesn't it?
Doesn't it? All very coordinated. I did have to smile because we've come on straight after Alex was doing the show previously, and I don't know the name of the guest, new lady, don't recognise the cat. Yeah. They were wearing red and blue.
They were.
Look
at us. We looked over, didn't we? And we kind of looked at us and thought, OK, there's a theme going on here. Unintended.
That's it.
Right, so they're all stamped up. So what you need to do next is you need to take your die that coordinates with it. So you always stamp first, and then you're going to pop that die down and find your...
Oh, they go like tape.
Oh, there we go. Thank you. So always tape that down, and you're just going to... You can see how that fits perfectly. So the die is basically a smidgen bigger than the stamped image. Just move that slightly, and then I'm just going to pop that through the die cutting machine.
Now, just cover the housekeeping. You can use these dies on any die cutting machine?
You can use these with any. I would probably say they're not going to, or most of them aren't going to fit through your smaller die cutting machines.
That's only because of the size of the
so
throat
I think they're
space.
only like 2 by 6, aren't they?
Yes.
The plate. So there's one.
Oh,
and there's 2. And they are really pretty. And as you said, colour them up differently.
Yeah.
Completely different flower.
They're fantasy flowers.
So I'm going to do one more. Okay. And the thing is with this, if you wanted just the one larger flower and you've only got a small piece of paper, you can just stamp half of it. You don't have to stamp the whole lot. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that one through as well.
Finding we're getting busier for the storage as well, not only the binders but also the means for you to actually store those dies. Of course, you have got your stamps come on that kind of cling mount, but with your dies you don't have that ability. So it's nice for you to actually get hold of the magnetic sheets, which mean that you can keep them in that binder nice and easy. Maybe put a stamped image or maybe the packaging on the opposite side, as you can see there. You're going to get, is it 2 packs of these? So you're going to get 6 of those dies in total, not dies, storage sheets in total for just $12.99 again, and as I said, they've all pre-punched with those holes to fit neatly in the binder. Give you that back before we lose it.
So I'm going to go pretty funky with this one. So we're going to colour the centres in yellow. A really nice, well, palish yellow. And it doesn't matter if you go over those petals. Using the daubers. I love the daubers, especially for doing my flowers, because it is so easy. Put your finger in the end there, you've got the precision on them as well.
So little triangle tips really do make it easy
if you
to get
want
in there.
it, you know, you can add a little bit of extra colour. So if you want a little bit of darker in there to get a bit of shade in, you can. So you're not getting that block colour. So just using that same dauber still.
Beautiful. Don't forget the dies and the stamps are coming from that essential bundle, which is at the bottom of the screen. And of course, within that essential bundle, you've got that pad and the 2 stamps and die sets that we spoke of, those essentials. And that's kind of the core of your one-day special. So if you do want to just go for that, the details are on your screen. I do have to say that it's been very popular with regards to the one-day special, which means that you're going to get exactly what you're seeing on the screen there, but then you're going to get the addition of those extra stamps, those extra dies, which of course further extend that usability of your one-day special. This one, in addition, you are going to get the storage bag, as you can see there, very snazzy to keep everything in. Also going to get an inspirational sheet, which will show you how to create one of those sample cards that we shared with you earlier on today. Can't tell you which one because we're looking at the writing on the back of it at the moment, as you can see, but we'll show you a little bit later on. But it means that all those elements within the actual paper pad you can cut out because you have the dies to work with those.
So just finishing off the colouring.
I like these colours together.
It's a bit different, isn't it? As I say, just because you've got the pinks and purples in that collection,
it's nice and zesty as well.
It is, isn't it? I'm going to try not to call it a chrysanth, but you could make daisies with them. You can Michaelmas daisies, anything.
That's a good one, yeah.
Right, so I'm going to bring my flower shaping mat that we do have on the show today.
Lovely. And again, this is always a popular bundle because you've got all the ball tools that you'll see Nikki working with.
And then I don't know whether I'm going to need all 4, but we're going to spritz them anyway. So this is the flower shaping paper from Heartfelt. We don't have it on the show today, but I think we did have them on the show last month, didn't we?
Oh, so some people have that already then.
And then because this is a larger flower, I'm going in with a larger tip, and then I'm just going slowly at that end and then just pulling that in. Okay, so I've got it face down, but as I say, there's so many other ways you can do it. You can do it the other way up.
Yeah. And you spritzed it, did you spritz it with just a bit of water?
It was
or?
just plain water in a
Okay.
very fine spritz bottle. There's one. I'm going with a smaller one. I'm going to kind of double this up, I think. And then just bring that in. So the inks that I used on these were actually archival inks. So they, you know, they're not archival inks. To be honest, a few years back I was just using them to stamp my images. And then I've found on certain cardstock they actually blend really beautifully.
And having the right tools do help, don't they?
They do,
That's
yes.
perfectly sized for the size of the petals that you've
and
got
because
there.
the flower shaping tool, you have got 10 different tips, and they are magnetic, look. Okay, so you can swap and change them around.
And it's your deluxe flower shaping kit. It's brilliant because it all comes boxed, so you can keep everything in one place. You've got your little mats that you can see Nikki working on, so that's included in there. You're also going to get, obviously, the tool itself with the magnetic ends and a whole array of different tools that you can use. With the ball tools, you've got some things like quilling tools in there as well. Smaller, kind of firmer mat as well, so if you are wanting to do a little bit more of that sturdy shaping. But if I flip it over, you'll be able to see all the different tools that you get in here. And it's brilliant because you've got them for all different styles of crafting, as you can see there. So if you just wanted a little kind of pokey tool, you've got that in there. You can see all your different, your curler there, which is similar to your quilling tool. And then you've got those ball tools going right the way from 1mm, the finest possible, right the way up to your 12mm for your larger sizes. Brilliant value for money at $29.99. And again, if you pop that in with your one-day special, you can spread the cost of that, so it works out as 3 payments of around a tenner each. And it is definitely worth investing in. So yeah, if you don't go for it today, keep a note of those item numbers, because I think you will go for it in the future. But as I say, extra tenner on those payments.
If you're new
worth
to
thinking
flower
about.
shaping, think of the ball tools as a necessity in your flower shaping, but you can also shape other things. So maybe you're putting a bird or a butterfly, so you can shape the wings of the butterfly.
Oh, Heather's been emailing back in, bless her. And she said she wasn't offended at all.
Oh,
Please
thank
don't worry.
you, Heather. But I just have a blank moment sometimes.
It's early mornings and late nights and early mornings, isn't it?
It is.
It takes a while for that brain to
So
kick in.
look at this now. I'm layering that up. So that looks beautiful just with the 2 layers. But I'm really going to go in there now. And I'm alternating those petals. And then I'm going to bring that up. And do you know, I think let's go for that last one. So the last one, I'm going to really kind of squeeze that up.
Oh, this is going to be a luxury flower.
And then I'm going to pop that in. Again, alternating those petals. Just give them a little bit of a move around if you're not happy where they fall. And then, if you want to, what have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Should we put some pearls in the middle? I've got some blue. I probably wouldn't go for blue, but I haven't got yellow for some reason. And I've been using Flower Soft all day, so just going to add some glue. If you've got some glue gel, that's brilliant for this.
Okay.
Or if you've actually got some glue that isn't blocked up, would help.
We had, who was on yesterday? They'd got loads of like kind of little party balls, they were called.
Party balls?
iCraft, yesterday.
iCraft.
Yeah, they had all sorts of different bits and pieces you could use in the
Let's
centre.
go with the glue gun, because that glue is not coming out.
Lovely Martine.
It was. I did see Martine yesterday. We had a bit of a catch-up, because she used to be
she's
on the
a funny
Heartfelt
lady.
Design team.
Oh, did she?
She did,
Oh.
yes. She was part of the team.
Very talented lady.
And then pop that down.
I like the
Oh,
blue.
look at that.
That looks nice.
Loving it. Should we hold that up, look?
Isn't that effective? Yes,
Beautiful.
like the
So
blue.
the one I did yesterday, look.
But that one, have you got more layers in the pink one? or
Yes,
is it
I've
just
got
a
more
different
layers, so
colour?
I've
Yeah.
actually used 2 extra layers on that one.
But again, same stamps, same dies,
Yeah.
totally different
And,
look.
yeah, and exactly, if you look at it, that outer petal is exactly the same petal that I used on there, but because I've formed that more, that looks smaller. But it isn't
True.
exactly the same.
Love it, there you go, as easy
Beautiful.
as that. Nikki, thank you. Enjoyed that. So there you go. You can see how simple it is for you to create those gorgeous flowers over and over again. Because you don't want to stamp them, you've got them within that paper pad. And of course, everything is on the website. So within your one-day special, you're going to see that fabulous paper pad you can see there. Do suggest if you're going either for the essentials or the one-day special, treat yourself to an extra one of those pads, because of course that is the only consumable within the one-day special. As time goes on, you'll use up all of those pages and you'll certainly want more of them. We can't guarantee that we'll have those pads available. That's why it's a good idea to stock up on them. Of course, if you wanted to go for the individual elements, then you can do, which many of you are. So you're kind of creating your own little one-day specials using those different stamps and dies. And of course, check out some of those reviews on some of those fabulous tools that Heartfelt Creations bring to us, especially things like the daubers and the storage binders. Lots of you taking advantage of those. I think it's important to kind of, when you're investing in something like a one-day special, to keep everything pristine and in its place, just so as you can go to it whenever you need it. That's exactly what you've got in here. Everything that you need. You've got the core essentials with that fabulous paper pad. 24 double-sided pages there, giving you everything you could possibly need within that Wild Asta collection. So you've got your purples, your pinks, your dusky tones in there. You've got your fabulous sentiments for all sorts of different occasions. 12 by 12s, and then of course you've got your 6 by 6s and a variety of other different size toppers and sentiments as well. But then you've got the individual elements. So it might be that you're wanting to go for the dies, which you can do. We've got the individual dies available. You'll find them all on the website, but you're getting these within the one-day special. And you're going to get those stamps. So you can see the Wild Asta spray there as a stamp and also as a die. Exactly the same as the scroll and the cluster. So you're not having to get your scissors out. You're not having to cut out those finer details. And I don't know about you, but I certainly couldn't manage to cut out those delicate petals of those asters. But the essentials is proving to be popular as well. Details are at the bottom of the screen for that. And that is going to give you that fabulous paper pad that we've been speaking of. And you're going to get your 3 dies and your 3 stamps that you'll be able to continue working with. If you wanted to get that, you can spread the cost over 2 payments. And as a Freedom member, you've got a discounted price as well. So I can bring those details up just in case you want to take advantage. Of course, the saving there, £5 or $9.70 if you are a Freedom member, will automatically be applied to your order. And if we do have any stock left at the end of the one-day special, sadly, they will need to go up in price. But you can see how you can take one of those base toppers, which is exactly what's happened here, perfectly sized for an A6 card, and then you've got the different elements on top. Now, of course, if you're going for the essentials, you'll have the die allowing you to cut out the flowers. You'll need to fussy cut the scrolls, but to be honest, it's not a difficult one to cut out. Nice simple lines. But if you are going for the one-day special, you will have the die that will enable you to do that. You'll also have the stamps, so you can go on and create as many of those as time goes on, and perhaps add some of your own sentiments to them as well. Could be that you're just creating a fabulous little topper to go on maybe an MDF box or a papier-mâché box. It might be that you're incorporating them with other things that you've got in your crafty stash, perhaps some of those beautiful edges that you may well have invested in from Heartfelt Creations. Everything really does work so well together, and of course it's one of the most popular ways for you to get hold of that Asta collection. What was the update again, sorry, on that? 2/3 of the stock. Wow, we have had a busy hour. And again here, adding in things like those little prills in the centre of your flowers there, a little bit of sparkle, a little bit of glitter, which certainly means that you can create a beautiful card, perhaps on some of those occasions when we'd rather not be sending a card, but it's always good too. And again, teaming it up with little apertures that you've got, little toppers, taking elements out of there, adding little inserts in there. You have got true creativity with these because, of course, they're all on that Asta theme. And that's what you've got with that collection on your screen there. You've got your core essentials. So you've got your paper pad that would normally be $17.99. And you've also got the addition of your stamps and your dies to use afterwards. If you do want to go for this, then £23.49. Brilliant value for money. Being your first flexi buy, and as a Freedom member even better, because if you're paying $17.99 for the pad on its own, you're looking at just a little more to get hold of all of those elements, and the second payment goes out in a month's time, but it means that you'll have all those elements to continue crafting on that gorgeous Wild Asta theme. 548591 if you want in those core essentials. I'm going to head back and see what Anne Nikki's up to, but what about the paper pad? There's a lot of you adding this in alongside your one-day special. So as I say, $17.99, very affordable way for you to get 24 sheets of inspiration. double-sided, so you've got your 12 by 12s on one side and then kind of your toppers, your tags, all your additional elements on the other side. And you can see many of these, you can actually use those dies to cut out the elements. Got extended delivery on this because Heartfelt Creations, being an American company, we just need to allow a little extra time with regards to dispatch. So we're looking at the 10th of September, which, bearing in mind, is it the 3rd today? Gosh, that's only a week, isn't it? Wow.
3rd of September already.
That is scary. Well, I go away on holiday, and when I come back, it's nearly October. And you're like, oh
You're
my
going
goodness.
on holiday again?
I know.
She just had to get that one in, didn't you?
Yeah.
Right. Now Hayley has like really
thrown you now.
thrown me because as much as I love people going on holiday, I haven't been on one.
Oh, I'll have a drink for you, Nikki.
Oh, thank
and
you.
I'll send you lots of
And you'll
pictures,
send-
so
oh,
you'll
yes.
feel like you're there.
We love the pictures. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do something a little bit different. We're just going to make a gift bag with these.
Okay.
So what I've done is, because I've now made that beautiful flower, I've changed it up a bit because I was going to do it on pinks.
Okay.
And I'm thinking, well, if I ink the edges with that same blue of the papers that I'm using, and then I've inked the edge of my tag, I'm just going to ink the edge of this one. So I've cut this from the... I can't remember what the tags were called now, but they were the tags from last year.
Okay.
Okay, so you have got images in the back of the paper. Now, I've already put my foam paper on here because I was a little bit...
Well, we kind of changed it, haven't you?
So now I'm going to try and ink round, but it's still going to work. Look, I can still get that edge with that blue. So it just goes to show you, using your inks, you can actually add other colours. Okay. So just bring that
It's a
around.
lovely blue, that one.
It is lovely, isn't it? I think it's called, is it patina? No, this one is called Paradise Teal. So where are you going on holiday, talking about
going back
Paradise?
to Turkey again.
Oh, lovely. Are you going with your, was it your daughter you went with?
It was my daughter last time, it's my other half this time, David.
Oh, you're
so,
going to have a nice, is it a week?
10 days
Oh,
again.
10 gosh.
Go out and see
10
lovely
days.
Sue. My friend
so-
Sue out there. Some of you might remember Steamy Sue from Ideal World, who used to do all this kind of steam cleaning and everything.
Oh, I can't remember. Right, I'm just going to wipe down my area because I don't want that teal at the moment.
Lovely. I love this, because here with the little scroll there, you could be stamping loads of those out, couldn't you? Just colour them as you need them.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what I tend to do. You know me, I've got my... Should we show them? So they're a
look
bit of a
at
mess,
these.
but I tend to batch make. So I've got some coloured up,
I
some
like
from the
those.
papers. That's a bud that I've made there. So, yeah, I tend to batch make everything when it comes to
And there's lots
my
of those
crafting.
elements. I don't know about you, Nikki, but I wouldn't even attempt to cut them out with a pair of scissors, especially
This
the ones
one-
with the curly cues on them,
Yeah,
the scrolls.
this one
You
here,
just
look.
wouldn't do
I
it.
wouldn't want to do that one.
Look at that.
Look, 'cause you've got those really thin...
But isn't that effective when you actually see it cut
Yeah.
out like that?
But that's from the paper pad. That's one that I've started colouring.
Which, of course, you could do in blue or whatever
so you
colour.
can colour them in whatever you like. And that's what I like. We've got the choice. Right, so I'm going to go in. Now, I meant to bring some blending pens with me today and I forgot. Because I forgot them yesterday. But you can still colour in beautifully using your daubers because they have got that precision kind of point there. It rounds off and it means that you can get in. Just be gentle. Just go in gentle, look. I mean, look at that. I don't even think I've gone out the line. And I just want
corner,
a touch
isn't it?
of
You get right in
colour
there.
in there. And it is a really nice, easy way of colouring, to be fair.
Details at the bottom of the screen. You're going to get 12 of those, and of course they are stackable, so nice and easy for you to store. Maybe keep them in a tin with your little inks. Yeah, $13.99.
I mean, I just tend to... I've got like a sandwich box full of them, and I just grab the ones, because obviously I use lots and lots of different inks, but I tend to use, like with greens, I would probably use my darker green on this as well.
Some really nice sentiments on these pages. I'm
have we
so
got?
grateful for you. What a lovely phrase. Hope your day is as special as you are.
So I'm just going to make that scroll in blue. Oh, but this was a bit daring because as I did it, I thought, oh, Nikki, it might be a bit dark. I'm not adding any more ink to my dauber though, because I just want to go around the edge, go around where the artist has actually put those shades.
Just looking through some of these pages. It's another one that I like. I've noticed it as a 12 by 12, but I didn't realise you got the 6 by 6 with this one as well.
Oh yes, we have.
That is really sweet. I mean, if you wanted to make a quick card just to show that you care, may you have hope to give. Oh, sorry. Reading it back to front. Hope to give, love to share, and faith to fly. But that, just a square card. You could add a few extra little asters, obviously, with the die cut elements on there. But these are smaller versions of those 12 by 12, scaled down to give you, obviously, the opportunity for you to craft with. You've got your 12 by 12s in there as well. These pieces, of course, you've got that ability to put a verse in there, maybe from other stamp collections that you've got, but absolutely beautiful elements that you can be able to craft with. And, of course, with the flowers, you've got your purples and your pinks, which you're going to be able to use those dies with. And, of course, once you have used all of those, then you can either invest in another pad, which I do suggest you do so, or maybe use those stamps. And there's that larger version of that card front that I saw a few moments ago.
Just
really pretty designs.
There you go. Got enough pink in there because I still wanted to bring a bit of pink in. Okay. There we go. So I've now bringing all that blue in.
Beautiful.
I was a bit iffy on whether or not to do the scroll in it, but yeah, it's different.
No, I like it.
It's different because there's the one from the paper pad that I was going to use, which is done in like a really nice kind of
like a parchment colour, isn't it?
Yeah, parchment colour with your pink. But you can completely change it up. So now I'm taking my bag. Okay.
And this is a nice idea because sometimes when you perhaps putting a little gift together, there might be like a nail polish or a lipstick and just a little kind of
make a
bag
little
of goodies.
gift bag. I mean, you could actually make the gift bag out of the paper itself.
Good point.
I mean, to be honest, I think these cost me about 35p each, something like that.
Very affordable, aren't they?
Just take the end of that ink off, and then I'll glue that on. So there is a top and a bottom. That's that way. You could use your double-sided tape. Are you a double-sided tape crafter or are you a glue?
Depends what I'm working on. If I'm working on something that's not even, perhaps a little bit like a bag where you've kind of got those peaks and troughs, then I do tend to use a glue.
Yeah, because
you can get right into the nitty-gritty. Speed, sometimes I go for a double-sided tape, but then quite often you need to add a little bit of wet glue anyway to make sure
you've got it straight. There we go.
And I'm a bit dangerous when it comes to a heat gun or a hot glue gun.
A hot glue, yeah.
I get little strings everywhere.
I was getting this it was all over me yesterday. Do you know, I had one stuck on my eyelash in one of last week's show. I don't know if that was what was I working with you?
It was one of the shows
and
with me.
I worked out there was a tiny bit I got in the car. It was a tiny bit.
I couldn't see it.
Of the glue string. I'm going to pop that there. Do you know, that's really changed up that colour, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Then I've got a couple of decorative dies that I'm just going to glue on there.
Kind of gives it a bit of one of those mixed media looks to it, doesn't it?
Doesn't it? Do you know, sometimes we surprise ourselves, don't we? I make something, and actually, let me just trim that. And I think, oh, I'm really glad I added that colour.
See, sometimes it's a good idea to step out of what you'd usually do,
isn't it? Your comfort zone. I mean, I have it all planned to a degree, and then I get in here, and it's the same as when you sit down at your craft desk, isn't it? You have a plan, but rarely do I stick to the original plan. Now, I don't know if this is going to go, because I need to pull that up. There we go. I can't really have that too far down. I just want a little bit there. Maybe I should have done it the other way. Maybe I should have done it sideways, but hey, I think that's fine.
Yeah, I think it'll be
okay. And now I'm going to add that top panel to there. Or which way? Doesn't really matter because I'm going to go the other way with it. And I know I should. How many times do I say, use your glue, because then you can move it round? And that one time I didn't. And then I'm going to pop that way. Okay, but it's such a shame because you are hiding that. But, or should I do it that way? Oh, I'm going to go that way, even though the flowers go in the other way.
But you kind of got that hint behind there, haven't you?
Yes, you've still got
mere
it.
suggestion, as Lou Withers would say.
And then just add a little bit of foam tape to my scroll. And I am just going to wipe my hands because I've got. Let me spritz them with water. I've got glue all over them. Just wipe it down my trousers to dry it.
Joy dark trousers.
And then what I'm doing, look, is I'm just going to pull those and just lift that up. I'm not even using my ball tool for it. Just to add a bit of dimension there. And then pop that down.
Now, there'll be lots of you perhaps just joining us. Maybe the first school run of the first academic year. Could be the first time that you've seen the one-day special. That's what we're working with at the moment. We're actually working with some of the core essentials, but I will introduce you to the one-day special in a few moments. I know last night there was all sorts of things going on in households all over the country, getting ready and pressing of school shirts and the stitching in of labels.
Thinking, oh my goodness, I can come home after school and have a coffee in peace. I remember those days.
I know, it's always a bit hectic.
Whether I should have added that now, but it's fine.
Yeah, I like it. Oh. Oops, a daisy.
Oh, we'll pick that up in a second. And then I'm going to just trim this around a little bit, just there, and that's going to go here.
I must admit, I don't miss all that preparation for going back to school, all the shoes.
Well, the thing is, you know, when as a mum, you think, oh, teenagers, they're getting adults, they're going to have their own lives. I get peace and I can get my own life. And then the grandchildren come along. And you're on the phone, Mum, could you do the school run today? Or even worse, they move in. No, I shouldn't say that because I absolutely really enjoyed having my grandchildren living with me.
Oh, I didn't know you got grandchildren.
Yes, I've got 4 grandchildren.
Have you really, Cash?
Don't get to see
boys and
much.
girls?
Boys and girls. I've got 1 girl, 3 boys. Don't get to see them much now because I've completely moved out of the area.
Well, yes.
But thanks to
families do migrate
photos and cameras and FaceTime and everything else.
Well, that's the thing now. Technology is fabulous now, isn't it, to keep in touch?
It is. Look at that, look.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So still keep it. I didn't want to hide too much of that. And now I'm feeling that I should have put another one there. But hey, it's fine because I've got a bow that I could put on there. I'm going to completely change this to the actual demo.
But it just shows how versatile the set is, doesn't it, to kind of adapt and evolve.
Exactly. But that blue flower, I have to say.
I do like that, yeah.
For my first demo, early in the morning, I'm well chuffed with that. So I was going to put that up there, but I'm feeling that oh, I don't know. No, I'll tell you what, I'm going to leave it because I think that is enough.
Yes.
I think that might be a little bit over.
You can always save that for a different project.
We'll put a bow on.
Seam tape as well, so if you are looking for seam tape, we will have that on the website, and of course you can ink that up to match if you wanted. But that is beautiful.
Look at that, look.
Isn't that cute?
A little gift bag.
Oh, anybody's going to be thrilled to receive that. And they'll actually keep that, I think. That's something that will sit on somebody's dressing table,
thing is, you can make your coordinating card with it as well.
You could. Like that idea. So, of course, demonstration there from our lovely Nikki. If you have just joined us, though, you won't know what you can create with your one-day special. So why don't you have a look at what the design team created with theirs. Cards that make you go, oh, that's sweet. And they are, each and every one of them, absolutely beautiful. Got gift bags featuring here on the counter. We've got cards. We've got all sorts of different elements that you could be creating with your one-day special. And the details are back up on your screen. Now, I mentioned that many of you will just be joining us, perhaps for the first time, with a one-day special. So let me take you through it. Core essentials, as always, with Heartfelt Creations, are that fabulous 12 by 12 pad. And that's what we've got in the centre here. 24 double-sided pages, giving you all those beautiful quality, gorgeous artwork that we know and love from Heartfelt Creations. Then either side you'll see you've got stamps and dies. Now stamps and dies that are coordinating with the elements on those pages. So the dies will allow you to cut out the paper pages, but then the stamps will be able to allow you to continue with those designs. Down at the front you'll find some additional elements, which again you'll find on that paper pad, and again you can cut out with the dies. And yet again you've got the stamps there, so once you've exhausted all those different stocks within your your paper pad, you can create your own with your stamps. 3 flexi buys of £33.31 will get those to you. I'm going to bring the paper pad in just to show you some of the elements that you've got in there, because they really are beautiful papers. Now, if you wanted an extra paper pad on top of your one-day special flexi buys, it works out as just an extra £5.99, so that's worth considering, because it means that you'll have multiples of these. Now, as we scroll through these, if we take you through them, you'll see that you've got 12 by 12s on one side, and on the flip side, you've got kind of your feature page. So with this one, you've got your 4 6 by 6s, and again, you've got your fabulous backgrounds there. But then you could be taking elements from those 12 by 12s, turning them into smaller cards, longer cards, memory books. Think about that as well. Memory books, you need to have lots of repeats of coordinating pages, and that's what you've got within here. You've also got those gorgeous printed elements there with your flowers in not only those gorgeous dusky pinks, but also blue, purples as well. And of course, you have got those dies which will allow you to cut those out to perfection, which is important, because when you are looking at those finer details, those delicate petals, you don't want to be chopping those away willy-nilly, do you? Of course, you've got your pinks, you've got your purples in here, of course, you've got your backgrounds there too, and these little tiny scrolls. I mean, if you're going for the one-day special, the die will enable you to cut those out as well. Within the core essentials, you will have the die and the stamps to cut out those larger flowers, but not those smaller pieces. Some of them easy enough to fussy cut, but don't forget, some of these scrolls, some of these little tiny wispy elements, you're not going to get the definition if you try to cut them with your scissors. Toppers here, edge to edge coverage, every little area, heartfelt creations filled with beautiful designs ready for you to use over and over. So that is your core essentials. Haven't gone through all of that, but there's lots more within that particular set. But then, of course, you've got the stamps that will enable you to go on and create your own. So it might be that you're creating your fantasy flowers, like we saw Nikki do a few moments ago with those blue flowers, because of course that's what you can do. You can choose the colour tone, maybe taking inspiration from background papers that you've got, maybe they're backgrounds that you've created yourself and you're wanting to create something that looks a little bit different, or maybe you're going to be incorporating them with other dies that you've got, either from the Heartfelt Creations sets, or maybe some from other brands as well, because they do work beautifully well. That one reminds me a little bit of a passion flower with those spiky petals. Now, the details on your screen will get you your one-day special with everything. So you've got your core essentials, you've got the stamps and the dies from those core essentials, and then those additional stamps and dies at the front. But what about if you want to strip it back? Well, you can do. That's what Heartfelt Creations do. They allow you to have the ability to get hold of that 12 by 12 pad with the 24 sheets in there, double-sided, and your stamps and your dies. So these are your essentials. These are the details that we've just brought up on your screen. So you'll get everything that you see there, and you can still spread that cost, and you're still getting a saving. Even more so if you are a Freedom member, because that saving comes down to goes up, should I say, to £9.70p, £42.27, and you can still spread that cost. So your initial payment being £21.14p. In fact, your second payment's the same because there's no additional post and packing. And as I mentioned, if you do want to add in an extra paper pad, then you can do. Equally so, on the website you'll find all the individual elements, so you can kind of pick out those pieces that you're wanting if you want to. Some of those popular individuals are these ones. So perhaps you're wanting to go for the Wild Asta die. Well, you can do. As you can see here, very affordable at £19.99. Don't forget though, that Wild Asta one is included within your core essentials, and your core essentials is just over £21 if you're a Freedom member. Can you see why it's certainly worth thinking about before you actually invest in these? The stamp that matches with this one, perfect. If you wanted to go for the two together, then you can, but again, consider it's £13.99. So if you're wanting that stamp, can you just do me a favour, Emily, and tell me, if you want the stamp set and the dies that we just looked at there, well, actually, it's just going to be just shy of £34, isn't it? £33.98. That first flexi buy payment on your core essentials is less than that. And that's whether you're a Freedom member or not, even more so if you're a Freedom member. And you're getting that 12 by 12 pad in there as well. So you can see, do consider all your options before you check your baskets out. But of course, you can order as little or as much as you want it. That's down to you, that's your choice. So what are we up to?
Right, so we're going to do some foam.
Oh,
so we're working with the Heartfelt foam that we have on the show today.
Lovely.
Okay, so this is do believe slightly thicker than normal foam, but
Right.
it's absolutely brilliant. You've probably worked with it before, so here's a great chance to get hold of it again, because we don't always have it on the shows.
Okay.
So what I'm doing is I'm going through 3 layers. I only want the larger one, so I'm only going to pop that on there, so I'm not worried about that part.
Lovely.
There's no point wasting it if I know I'm not going to use it. Okay. So, as I say, it's going through 3. I think, to be honest, you could probably get away with 4.
Okay, because it kind of compacts down, doesn't it, as it goes
yeah,
through?
Compacts down. and
Details
it
on the
works
screen, so if you're
perfect.
wanting your flower shaping foam, it is there. 20 sheets for $11.99.
So just bring that out, and you can see.
Oh, lovely.
How beautiful that cuts out. Ooh. So we brought this out about, I think it was 2 years ago.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it was, or it might have been last Christmas. I don't know. It's gone so quick. I have no idea where the last few years have gone. So, yeah, this is perfect for your foam flowers.
Wonderful.
So what I'm doing is I'm using my archival inks. So over the last few years, or the year since, or 2 years when they brought this out, it's been quite exciting to actually try different mediums, and I found that I prefer my archivals because they tend to keep their colour better. But again, it's just having a play.
See, I love that. Just
I'm doing the yellow.
That yellow on the white there, you almost don't have
You
to
don't
add anything else,
actually
do
have
you?
to add any other colour, but I've already done some in pink, so
oh, lovely.
I'm going to do a pink one. So we're going all pink on this one. So take the pink. This is a really nice bright pink. Just rubbing that in. Again, using the dauber. It's very easy, very quick. Don't need to worry if you get it a bit in. You know, it doesn't have to be even. That's what I love about the foam. And just pull that through. And I'll show you a tip in a second, because it's actually nice to have the back coloured as well on this.
Oh, that's a good point, because if you're curling, I suppose you'll see it from the front and the back.
Because you can see, exactly. So just pull that through. It's like speedy colouring this is.
Oh wow, I've just found a flower made with that. That's effective.
So it isn't actually finished, but what I'm going to do, right, so I want the back coloured. Rather than take, I only want a little bit, so it doesn't really matter, but look, you can pick some of the colour up, and it's a lot easier than going over it and quicker.
Okay. That's a good tip,
So
like that one.
just bring that through, because I only want like parts of it, it just breaks up that pink. Okay, and one more. I don't know what I'd do without my glass mats, to be honest. Get used for so many different things. That's it, that should be enough. There we go, and put there. There we go.
It's a nice idea, because it doesn't give it a solid colour like
it
that.
doesn't, and I just want, as I say, I just want a hint of colour to take that whiteness off, and then just clean your mat.
Perfect.
Easy and quick. And then all I'm going to do, so you can use an iron for this, but because these are like your Astas, or maybe Astas, I'm saying maybe because I've no idea what it's going to look like. Where's my glue gun gone? Oh, heat gun, sorry. There we go. So I always use my foam mat for this because I can hold the flower down.
Oh, that's a good point,
and
actually.
to be honest, it actually does tend to form itself.
Now the little pad that we're working with here, that is part of that deluxe flower shaping kit, so as is the ball tool. Wow!
So I don't really need to do much with this one. With yesterday's, I actually twisted around the petals.
Yes, so you can kind of just use the heat from your hand as well.
Yeah. Well, I used the heat gun because that kind of just helps it form. But if you want that petal a bit more. Oh. There we go. And then that way up again. And just bring it while it's warm. Just leave that one there. Just roll that up. You see how the heat actually does most of the work for
Yeah.
me. And then these ones, I'm going to do the other way up. Not too much on them.
Mm-hmm. Getting busy for that art foam paper. It's just $11.99, so if you want to add this into your basket, you can do. Again, if you're spreading the cost with your one-day special, it works out as an extra £4 per payment. And if you are just going for the core essentials, then of course you can spread the cost of this over 2 months as well with that flexi basket.
So what you'll notice is as well, it kind of shrinks a little bit. So that's why always go for a slightly bigger flower die. So, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some stamens in the middle of this one. So 1, 2, they can be the middle, they can be the outer. And then I'm just going to take, oh, what have we got? We've got some green stamens here.
Lovely.
So I don't think we have these on the show. I did think they were going to be, but they're not.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just taking a handful of those, just a few, and I'm just going to twist them around. In actual fact, I've got some yellow ones here, and I haven't. I've got some, what have we got? I just picked a handful of these up.
We've got lots of people that are going to be very envious. You've got loads there.
I know. Well, hopefully, well, I do know in the next couple of months we're going to have them on.
Okay, that's good.
Probably not the same ones as what I've got now, but very similar. And then I'm just going to take up one of my wires and just twist that round. And that's just going to hold that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop a hole. And you could actually use a knife because I've got quite a few there. So I want to make sure that's big enough. So you can, if you want, tape all this, but I'm not going to because of time. There we go. And then the next one, we'll use this one for the next one.
So while you're doing that, Nikki, we've seen lots of people adding these shoe baskets as well. It's a wise move because these are going to be perfect for you to actually store those dies in there because they are magnetic. Now, I've only recently seen these as an addition to the Heartfelt Creations range, so you might not have seen them before. Beauty is, you can see on one side there you've got obviously your Heartfelt Creations pink there. You could put the packaging on there perhaps from your dies, or even die cut your elements, or stamp on there perhaps, and then you know exactly the dies that are on the back of there. They are magnetic, so you can pop your dies on there, and the little holes in there marry up perfectly with your storage binder, which I'll tell you about in a few moments. Now, you're getting 2 packs of these, so plenty of storage for your dies within your one-day special, because I think you're getting 6 sets of dies. Or was it 3? I can't remember, but you got more than enough there. Because when they come in the packaging, while they do come in fabulous packaging, they're not actually magnetic sheets that they come on. So, of course, by having the magnetic sheets there means that you can just kind of put them back in place when you're finished with them. $12.99 for those at 934723. And just while Nikki pops the last of those petals in, they fit neatly within the binder. And the binder is designed to keep a collection in there each time it's released. So if you do invest in your one-day special, then do consider adding this in, because you've got little holes there which will allow you to put those die sheets in there, and of course your stamps automatically come on one of those cling sheets, which again will fit within that binder. Also got the ability to add your own little label there, so when it's sitting on your shelf you can actually say, oh, that this is the Wild Asta collection, and of course this 12 by 12 will be able to be stored in that clear bag that your one day special comes in. So these are some core essentials and brilliant for using, not just for your Heartfelt Creation sets, to be honest.
You could use any.
You could, yeah. How are you getting
and you
on
could
there,
actually
Nikki?
cover the...
That's a good point, actually. It's got a little carry handle on there as well, which makes it nice and easy.
There you go.
Oh, that's
I was going to pop that one on, but the petals are going the wrong way round.
Oh,
I might be able to change it, actually.
I can see how you could kind of lean towards the chrysanthemum with it, because it does look like one, doesn't it?
Yeah. And as I say, it all depends on how you do it, because you could easily make asters with this.
Yeah. It's just beautiful dies to create really pretty little flowers.
And the fact that you've got all those different sizes. Look at that.
Oh, isn't that lovely? So you could make that and put that in a corsage,
yeah,
or
you could make a brooch
headdress
with it.
or anything, couldn't you? That That is gorgeous. Reminds me a little bit, is it everlasting as well, which you have the dried flowers?
Yes. Oh, we used to have years ago. Because I think a lot of those were the Asta type flowers, weren't they, that were really popular.
It's that kind of curled in centre that reminded me of them.
Remember those?
Yeah, it can be whatever you want them to be, really, can't they? Now, of course, I've got the details on the screen for your one-day special. I think we'll show you what you're getting in there when we come to the end of our show. So jump onto the website. You'll be able to find all the different elements that Nikki has been working with. So you can see, obviously, the 12 by 12. If you want an extra 12 by 12s, then you can do. Might be that you just want to treat yourself to that 12 by 12 and you're not going to go for the one-day special. That's okay. That's not a problem at all. It's your choice, your prerogative. You can go for whatever you like. It's all about us giving you the choices, and that is the key thing. So, yeah, pop whatever you like into your basket. But do bear in mind, when you do go for those collections, if there's a bundle that's been put together, there usually is a saving that's associated with them. So if you're going for the core essentials, you'll have a £5 saving, much as £9.70, I think, if you're a Freedom member. And then, of course, you've got your £15 saving with your one-day special. I think that's where we're kind of going to end the hour, because, of course, people doing school runs, again, it might be the first time they've seen this.
You may have missed it yesterday, probably busy ironing and getting all the clothes ready, and today you've probably just got back and just thinking,
it's collapsed into a chair.
And caught the last of the... Well, yeah, it's the last few minutes of the Heartfelt show.
Now, of course, Nikki's going to be back at 1 o'clock with more, but just for the time being, can you explain to people what we're getting in the one-day special?
So we have got the 24 double-sided paper pad. That's the Heartfelt Creations paper pad. Then you've got the Wild Asta stamp and die, which is next to it.
Lovely.
So that's what you're getting if you haven't gone for the essentials.
And the details of that are at the bottom of the screen.
At the bottom. And then right at the bottom down there, you have your Wild Asta spray, stamp and die. You've got your Wild Asta scroll cluster and the Asta spray. So you've got lots of nice individual elements to create absolutely stunning floral cards with. And you've got that scroll in there as well. We mustn't forget the scroll.
That's it, yeah, and some of those elements are very, very fine detail, so the dies are perfect to help you cut those out. Nikki, thank you again for your inspiration and your tuition as well. Thank you for your company during the next this hour. See you in a minute. Oh, see ya. It made sense in my head. Oh, Leslie's coming up with chocolate baroque straight after the break, and then we're going to be crafting with Tudor rose patchwork, some fabulous things in that show. And then Denise is here with I Love Mixed Media.
Hi, I'm Barbara Gray from Clarity Stamp here in the UK. Teamwork makes the dream work, and at Clarity we are designers and manufacturers of, dare I say, beautiful, top quality and award-winning craft products. We are home to the very first, the original transparent art stamp. We hand make them here in Kent, and our talented illustrators are always coming up with new original concepts and wonderful artwork. In addition, we design and manufacture top quality stencils and masks. In fact, we also make precision cut reusable masks for our stamps. Since January 2017, we are also the new owners of Pergamano International, bringing together a wonderful blend of old and new parchment art. We are so fortunate to be able to showcase our newest and best products here on Hochanda, and to be able to demonstrate our art ideas to you, our Hochanda friends. So if you would like to learn more about Clarity stamping, stencil work, parchment art, both groovy and traditional, please join us, myself and the Clarity team, here on Hochanda for ideas and inspiration.
Hi, my name is Blanche Siegmann. I'm the owner of the company La Blanche. The company La Blanche is a crafting company located in Germany. For over 20 years, I'm designing and selling stamps, paper crafting products, and home decoration. As a passionate crafter myself, I make sure all our products are of highest quality and easy to use. We produce a whole range of products. We produce paper products. We have also shrink sleeves for your jars, glasses. We have home decoration products, paints and wall decals. Everything, the whole range of crafting we produce for you. I hope you enjoy watching us at Hochanda and crafting with La Blanche.
Hello and welcome. It's marvellous to be with you this morning. We've got brand new goodies from our Leslie. Beautiful ideas as well, our Leslie, because we're used to artist trading card. We've seen the coins, but you thought, let's mix it up a little bit.
Yes, yes. Artist trading hearts.
Artist trading hearts?
Yes.
So I think that's a lovely idea. Because it makes sense, because artist trading cards, there's a lot of them you do give because it's a gift given with love, isn't it? Essentially,
as I've said on there, sharing my art with you.
Yeah, clever. So it's a lovely idea. Yeah. It's a lovely idea.
Also, a little bit of assistance from our lovely Pete Simpson as well, because he looked at them and said that would make good artist trading hearts. So thanks, Pete.
Oh, nice.
I will give credit where it's due.
Yes, it's very important.
Yes,
it's very important. Right, let's show. We've got a lot to get through and some beautiful demos, so we'll crack on. So first of all, what we've got for you is a beautiful, and I will hold it up so you can see the actual size. So you're getting the outline, if you will.
Yeah.
And because obviously that is going to fit perfectly on your whiteboard, you've given until stock lasts.
Yes.
This one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
One of the beautiful whiteboard which fits perfectly. We have got a full kit with the whiteboard hearts that fit perfectly. And again, but at the minute you get that free while stocks last. But then you've got the lovely sentiments. So sharing my heart. I like how you've done that. It's good, that, Leslie.
Yeah, thank you.
Isn't it? With you. And then art number, because obviously you want to be putting your number on. You want to be saying if they're originals.
ATH number, so you've got that as well.
Yeah, I love that. And this is going to work alongside the rest in this collection.
Yeah.
And it makes a lovely base. Can we show some beautiful finished samples?
Yeah. So these are by Zoe.
It's a nice idea, this.
Yeah.
It's a
I'm
lovely
hoping
idea.
that people like the idea, because we do share our art, but we also do share our heart. We give a little piece of ourselves away every time we give away something that we've designed and created.
Yeah.
So why not be a heart?
Absolutely. And I think it just, well, when you're collecting them, when you are actually saving them, they look beautiful as well, don't they, to actually save, because obviously they look decorative straight away.
Yeah.
And it's a nice base to work on.
Yeah.
It's a good size.
Yeah, it is. So I haven't made it the size of the coins or the cards, because I thought otherwise you're going to lose whatever definition you want to put inside.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah, because of the shape.
Yeah.
Of course, you've got beautiful stamps at the end of the day. And I do like the fact that, because artist trading cards, when they first came out, stamps for that were quite specific.
Yes.
Whereas that's a good all-rounder, isn't it?
Exactly. Doesn't have to be for that.
No, I think that's beautiful. And the heart, of course, doesn't have to be for the whiteboard. I mean, that is beautiful. We've got the butterflies coming up. That looks gorgeous.
Doesn't it? Yeah. That butterfly is from another set that's on the shelf
Do you know,
as well.
as soon as I said we got the butterflies coming up, back of my head went, it's not that one, kid. But it went back of my head.
Yes.
So back of my head voice knew what were happening. Front of my head voice now. That were there. Do you know what I mean? That's beautiful. No, we have got that coming up.
The magnolia is on. Yes.
That's so
years
gorgeous.
ago we did a magnolia and a snake's head fritillary, which we've got, but much smaller, and I've decided to make them really big and make them statement pieces.
Yeah, they're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, now if you'd like to get hold of this one, only $9.99. You've got that big heart. You've got the beautiful sentiments. You've also got the whiteboard as well, so you can have a go. But we've got more of them. We'll tell you about them in a second. 631-363. That's your item number. So that's a really nice way of starting. So that gives you your base, but then of course you can start building. So you can start building on your colours, on your patterns.
Yes, exactly. Anything you want to do them.
This is lovely.
Yeah.
Look at that. And I will let you have a look, but then I am going to show you the size of these. Dink, look at that. These are fabulous, aren't they?
And of course they're the exact size of the blank one as well.
Perfect. So it's going to fit.
Yeah.
So that's your first one. Now this is your beautiful Baroque filigree trading hearts. Again, you've got some nice little sentiments there as well.
Yeah.
dream often, time to believe,
create your own direction.
Oh, thank you for doing that.
Sideways.
I like that. Create your own direction. That's really good with your fabulous little arrow there.
And then those two little leafy bits are the exact sizes of the leaf bits that are on the top filigree.
Amazing. So you can add to it if you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really pretty. Beautiful.
So again, you can make trading hearts out of this, but again, they're great for just, you know, in stamps to do. Oops. Shall I pick that one up?
Oh, thank you, Leslie.
So you can, you know, for cards and all the rest of it, for your mixed media, for home decor. They're just, you know.
Yeah.
And I have to say thank you to such a wonderful team.
Yeah, as ever. I mean, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. They're beautiful.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you want, I'll show one more. There we go. Thank you, Leslie. They're gorgeous. So, of course, they make beautiful toppers. But, yeah, if you're using these, that's gorgeous. I love the colours. If you're using these for your artist trading hearts, what a brilliant idea. Absolutely love it. So that's your first two. The second two that we've got, again, gorgeous patterns. The geometrics. Do you know I'm really into the geometrics at the minute?
Yeah, very 60s, very mods.
Yeah, that top, I love that kind of print, that kind of design.
Yeah.
It's so cool, isn't it?
Yeah. And again, you can make it as funky or as classic as whatever you wish.
Yeah.
You know.
I love that.
You know.
And then you've got today's stash is tomorrow's art.
Yes.
I like that one. Yeah. What does that say?
Never mix your drinks, but always mix your media.
Ah, yeah, that's good as well. What was that one?
It's the ink, what did it? This is me being quirky.
And there you go, look at the size. See, these are fabulous, and there's a lot of detail in those. Let me show you some finished samples again. These are beautiful. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's gorgeous.
Doesn't it just, you know, make a fantastic...
Make a lovely decoration.
Yeah, I mean, that could be for Christmas even. It does, you know, I mean, you want to do it in, you know, reds or greens or golds or whatever. And put a couple of points, set your flowers or something on it, and that could be, you know, hanging gift.
But if you are swapping... That is a fabulous creation to swap.
To keep. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. And of course, you don't have to use them to swap. You can, of course, mix them up.
It's in the wrong pile, I think. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. It's escaped. See, they do. Sorry. They're beautiful. Look at that.
Yeah. How rich is that?
That is so.
You know, Valentine's Day, wedding anniversary, wedding. Yeah. You know, birthday. They're not just. Because I've said, oh, these are going to be artist trading hearts. They're still so useful for so many other things.
Yeah, the hearts at the end of the day, they're a good blank canvas. I mean, I love that one. That's beautiful.
And see how the geometric even mixes with the floral.
Yeah,
so, you know.
Really striking. Yeah. That one's cool.
The girls have done a fantastic job.
That doesn't look like, it looks like there's a die cut over that, doesn't
it? Yes.
Yeah, that is really well done. Yeah. OK, if you do want these £16.99, that's your price. Beautiful stamps. You've actually got, I mean, there's a lot of stamps there because you've got the big arrow, you've got all the sentiments, you've got the two massive hearts. There's about 7 stamps there at least.
7 or 8, I think.
Yeah. For £16.99, 8 stamps. 324548 is your item number. Then next, the whiteboard. So obviously these are the perfect size.
Yeah, there's actually just a little, because the rubber shrinks from, obviously there is a little bit of give on the either side, but I can show you. I will show you in one of the demos.
Perfect.
You just shade round it. But
amazing.
Yes, other than that, you know, they just fit. And they don't have to necessarily work with that stamp.
No, of course
you
don't.
can stamp anything else on these, as you can see here. We've got a selection that have taken, some of them have taken the actual stamps, and the rest of them have used other bits and pieces on top of them.
Other stuff that you've got in your stash.
And you just put your little thing on, you put your little stamp on the back, look, and your number.
Ah, yeah, that's really good. I think it's a lovely idea. Absolutely gorgeous. And only £13.49. You've actually got a pack of 36.
And the thing that I like about our whiteboard is, I mean, these are done for us by Tando, so you know the quality.
Yeah. Yeah.
The reason why these are the whiteboard is you can go straight.
Yes.
You don't have to prep them at all.
Yeah.
You can literally go straight on with your pencils, with your paints, with your colours, because the whiteboard is already prepped.
Yeah, I like that. You don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to start gessoing. No. Now these have been busy. A third of the stock has already gone. That is so pretty,
isn't it?
So you've got your little book. Oh, That is gorgeous. That is beautiful.
And you see,
that
those
one.
are other stamps of ours in our collection, you know, and it just works. The whole idea about this is that blank heart will accept, or these hearts will accept any stamps that you've got, not just ours, but any stamps you've got in your stash, to create your own artwork.
Yeah, artwork. See what you've done
Sorry,
there.
I couldn't resist that one.
See what she's done there. Now, if you love these, only £13.49, really, really busy. 860572, that's your item number. We will keep going because we have got some more beautiful, beautiful stamps. I mean, just have a look at these. Oh, the finished samples are amazing. First of all, you have got that sensational magnolia. Look at that stamp.